Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Ref the District. It's the Washington Commanders hosting the Chicago Bears on Thursday Night Football. I'm Nathan. That's the Stoner. We'll have Trev stopping by at some point tonight, he says. So we look forward to Trev getting in here later. Of course, we're going to be bringing you the play-by-play and commentary for tonight's game. We're very excited. I'm being lazy and I set it up at my computer rather than going over to the couch. We'll see if that's a great idea later, but it's the idea for now. Look at our don't sleep individuals here. Nicole Williams, Daniel already in the chat. So is Josh, Todd, Tommy, Allison, all here as our don't sleep commenters getting there. TJ getting in there as well already early on in the night here. Stoner, plenty of things to talk about, and let's talk about one first as Dick Butkus has passed away. NFL legend, dying at the age of 80, obviously tied with this Bears franchise. Any memories? I know you were watching him back when you were a teenager. So
yeah, sure. He was iconic. He is one of the best, most fiercest defensive players in the history of the NFL. He would take your head off, but he was such a nice guy off the field, if you believe everything you read. I never met the guy, but I mean, he did a couple of television shows. He did I forgot, it was something about, it was like at a high school or something, and he was a teacher or a principal or some sort of administrator, and he just come off as this really nice man and funny and self-deprecating. And it's too bad, at 80, I think I just saw him. Maybe it was the Bears' last home game. He was out there. Everyone's doing these bring the legends back every week. Washington's doing that this year. And I think I saw him and I was like, oh, he looks pretty good for about 80 years old. So it's kind of surprising that he passed away, but RIP to a legend. A Bears legend.
Absolutely. Legends never die, so he'll always be a Bears legend, and people remember him as a big part of the NFL. In fact, I believe he was part of the NFL top 100.
Oh, absolutely.
After 100 years. So great job there or great accomplishment in all of his life, and our thoughts are with him and with his family and the Bears organization, who Washington is playing today. Probably not too many of the Bears team, was very familiar with them, but like you said, he was kind of around the organization, so they probably had some time to interact with him. So I'm sure that going forward, they'll have 51 on their uniform and have some memorial for him as they go on. Getting to the game, the inactives for Washington: Chris Rodriguez inactive for the second game in a row. KJ Henry, Trent Scott, Chris Paul, Curtis Hodges, and Mitchell Tinsley all inactive. Really no surprises outside of Chris Rodriguez being this illness being lingering now for the better part of a week here.
Yeah, a week, maybe even 2 weeks. I mean,
going a little on
2 games. Yeah, but and they went ahead and signed Derek Gore off the practice squad, brought him up to the 53, so he'll probably see a little action tonight. Not a whole lot, a few plays here and there, little special teams. He's a very solid player, Derek Gore is, and Bieniemy trusts him, so you'll probably see him in a few offensive plays. But don't expect anything special out of Derek Gore tonight.
Of note, with Derek Gore being brought up from the practice squad, you have, I believe, 3 activations you're allowed, Stoner. And Derek Gore is already at 2, and we're in week 5. So they're going to have to make a decision going forward if, and I think Armaugh's at 1 or 2 as well.
I think he was the first game. I think he might have come up that first game. I can't remember.
We'll have to, one of our fine commenters might have to take a look at that and let us know. I believe Armaugh was at least brought up once, but I think maybe twice. And if that's the case, neither one, for the rest of the season, are going to be able to be brought up unless they move somebody down to the practice squad, elevate or IR. They'd have to be a part of the 53. So of note there as far as that. TJ, we're not sure what illness he has, but he did get it late last week, and that made him miss the Philadelphia game. And now, still under the effects of it, he's missing this Bears game today. So, Rick Snyder saying that while there are some Bear fans that have traveled out here for Thursday Night Football, largely the home crowd is rock the burgundy and gold or the black, as it is a blackout game. What do you make of a sold out crowd that's mostly Washington fans for the second time this season?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And Rick Snyder is very objective with these things. He likes to look at stadium and give you an actual number of how many people were there when the team would announce a bigger number. And then Rick would say, actually, there was probably about 45,000. So he'll go around before the game and he looks at the parking lot and he looks at the tailgate scene. And if he says it's a big tailgate scene with a lot of Commanders there, I tend to believe him. It's not a homer point of view, but it's a big deal. Again, that we're showing out here on national television. We've got a lot of things going on. Stars are showing up. Magic's going to be there, and that's what we want to present to the rest of the league now, and the national audience that's going to see Washington for the first time under this new ownership group and all the good vibes that are going. It's good to present that our stadium is full and it's full of Commanders fans and the vibe is good. And then hopefully it translates, of course, to on the field as well.
It's I think it's really great. I did say it was the second game that was Commanders fans, because this is their third home game. They've had sellout crowds 3 times in a row, which we've talked about and how important that was. But this one is like the Arizona game where Washington fans are going to dominate it. Bills fans definitely came down, but Bills fans are known to travel. In fact, they might have one of the best traveling fan bases in the NFL, if not the best traveling fan base. I love that Washington fans are coming back in droves, and we're getting back that home field advantage at FedEx and to wherever stadium is going to be next, because that is a difference maker when it comes to playing the game. So when you're able to disrupt snap counts, when you're able to, have play calling become difficult for the opposing offense, that's going to help this already great defense kind of get in line. Now, I know the defense, Stoner, has been slow to getting back into form. Do we think against the Chicago Bears that they do get back into action?
I really do. I think this is going to be one of those weeks where it's going to come together. I've said it kind of from the beginning that it's going to come together in terms of offense is going to click a little bit. It's not going to be a huge, I don't think they're going to get to 30, but they're going to have a good enough game. And defensively, I think they get right this game. It's historically with Jack Del Rio's defenses, for whatever reason, the first few games of the year, they struggle and then they figure something out. Now, it's usually you can look back and you can say it's player related. 3 years ago, it was Landon Collins moving into the box. Last year, it was Cam Curl coming back from injury. This year, they don't have it. We can't say, well, somebody's coming back or a big change is taking place. And you may see that next week. But right now, I just think that this is the perfect opportunity, the perfect time that this defense to get right, because they're going up against an offense that statistically, if you look at it on paper, not terrible. They're, especially because you have last week's game, which really pumped up their numbers, and especially in that first half, and it makes their overall numbers look great. They're not a very good offensive team. So this is the game, I believe, that the defense gets right. And they hold Chicago probably under 300 yards and probably under 15, 16 points.
That would be a great game. One of the people who are going to be in line for that would be rookie first-round pick Emmanuel Forbes, who does lead the team in pass defenses with 5. Did get rather abused by Philadelphia last week.
Got his butt kicked.
Was seen talking to Richard Sherman, though, earlier today before the game. Do you think that Richard Sherman gave him a little pep talk, or what do you think happened there?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Richard Sherman probably talked to him from experience to say, hey, look, this happens to everybody. It happens to Hall of Famers. It happens with the best players in the world. You're going to have a game where you're going to get your butt kicked up and down the field. How do you respond to that? And you just have to have the mental fortitude to be able to bounce back, to forget it, put it all in the back. That's what the best corners do, right? They get burnt, and then they have to wipe that clean and come back and battle the next time. And that stays true from game to game as well. If you get whooped, you got to be able to just put that out of your mind, focus on the next game, what you got to do. And so I think probably Richard Sherman is telling him that it happens to the best. I'm sure Richard Sherman said it happened to me plenty of times, but I learned how to bounce back and get better for it.
Well, we'll see how Emmanuel Forbes does today against the Chicago Bears. Prime broadcast going on right now. Mandalorian talking about how they're showcasing the Hall of Fame players, Super Bowl players, and the ownership selling impact. It seems like they snuck in some stadium discussion there as well. Yep. So that is great to see. Lots of good news coming from that. As far as the ownership group taking over, you mentioned Magic Johnson here. He was on the Prime broadcast earlier, and he got to talk a little bit about what they wanted and the situation that they came. One of those things that they did right away was talk to the players and say, hey, what do you need to be good on Mondays, Sundays, and Thursdays? And they got a list and they started doing that. And then they did it for the fans, which is why we're seeing some great fan experiences here and why more fans are feeling comfortable coming out and doing this kind of stuff. One of those things, Stoner, for Thursday Night Football late night game is the Josh Harris ownership group has gotten with the Metro services to extend the hours. And I think Jason Wright said it's a 5-year deal.
5-year deal
that they've partnered with the Metro system to make them the prime. That's your Amazon pun for the day. Transportation for getting to and from Washington Commander games.
Yeah, that's pretty cool that they're doing that, because if you remember, I think last year on the Thursday game that they had the Giants game. No, Giants was a Sunday. Whatever it was, I think they had a Thursday night game at home, but whichever, there was one game that they did not make a deal with Metro. But there was one game that they did make a deal. I can't remember which was which, but whatever. The point is that it was contentious every time. They had to have like this battle with the ownership group. And the new ownership group comes in and says, this is ridiculous. You got to stay open. We got to make a deal. And instead of saying, well, let's just do it for this game, let's do it for 5 years. This is just another one of those steps that this ownership group is just stepping up and like doing things how it's supposed to be done. These should be transparent. We should basically never even hear about this stuff. But when we hear about it, we think, oh my God, this is amazing. But it should be
it should have been the norm.
Every day.
It should have been Washington Commanders extend their Metro, and that would have been a simple kind of just one note no one remembers and it's gone. But it is such a big deal because that wasn't something that the former guy was able to secure, and now they're able to get that, and that relationship is there. It is 5 years. Which we want to remind people, FedEx is going to be around for a little while. The stadium hasn't been selected or anything like that. We're likely going to go into the 2030s with FedEx being the field for the Washington Commanders. So that 5-year deal, I think, is great for them. And I love to see it. And I want to see more fans get out there and use that. They did show the score predictions for the Thursday Night Football crowd, and we got Louis here, who's absolutely right. Fitzmagic overrated. I think he's a little bitter that he broke his hip on a water slide prior to Washington season starting, and then ended up only playing a quarter and a half. Of course, that is just a theory. We're not sure if that actually happened, but yeah, Fitzmagic, the only one going with the Bears. Our viewers predominantly going with Washington on this one. Only 4% going with the Bears, matching that lone wolf Fitz, tragic as he will be today. Stoner, we have every reason to be confident. We talked with Joey Christopoulos from the Believe in Bears. Here we are, 15 minutes from kickoff. Is your confidence waned any?
No, it hasn't waned in terms of who's going to win the game. I have come down a little bit, I think, on the score disparity. I think I have it 28-12 is what I had it earlier. I'm going to come down a little bit, and I think it's going to be a little bit closer. Washington still covers, but I'm going to do like a 26-14. I'm going to change it to. I believe that's still a cover. What's the number in Vegas?
It's 6 point favorites right now. Yeah.
All right, let me bump that up a little bit then. 24-16. Washington will still cover, but I think do you remember the Houston game last year when Houston was really, really, really bad? And it was one of those games where we were all like, well, Washington should just go into Houston and just absolutely pummel them. And they didn't really do that. They struggled a little bit in the first half. It took them a while to get going, and it was kind of close most of the game, and then Washington pulled away towards the end. This is what I think that game's going to be. There's going to be a little bit of struggle at the beginning, but as the game goes on, the talent is going to overwhelm the other side, and Washington's going to pull away. So it's going to be a little bit closer. I'm going to change my score to 24-15.
I'm keeping a 30-point game for Washington. I just think that the offense is going to keep rolling, and I think the defense will hold. I think I had them at 16 points as well. So we'll see how that goes. Luke is in the building.
Nice
saying,
job, Luke.
Now I can't hear anything. It's loud, and the place is filling up, at least in the bottom rows. Good energy, but we'll see what happens. Signing out, and I'll be back for the day after reckoning. Of course, we will bring you your day after reckoning tomorrow. It is a double day after reckoning kind of week, as Washington played Sunday. We did day after reckoning on Monday. They're playing Thursday night here, short week. And we'll have your day after reckoning tomorrow. Luke, thanks for jumping in. I think TJ is in the house as well, actually at FedEx. So love to see people coming and chatting with us prior to the game starting there. The short week for Washington. Do you think that's a problem? I know players have kind of complained, and coaches don't care for it as well. It's never, Thursday Night Football is never going to go away because it's just a great time slot and it's money.
Yeah.
So what do you make of the short? This is the shortest week that Washington will have all season.
Well, they have, what about the Thanksgiving? Do they have the week off before that?
I'll have to double check.
I can't remember, but they do have another Thursday game. But yeah, you're right. It is a short week, but as long as the other team is in the same boat, which Chicago is, they played on Sunday as well. So they're kind of on equal footing. And again, I said this before, and you can do the whole knock on wood, throw salt over your shoulder, or whatever sort of voodoo doll you want to check in with. Washington's been very lucky with injuries so far this year. They haven't had any major injuries to any major players. So you come into this game pretty much healthy, whereas the Bears are coming into this game where they've got a lot of guys out. They've got some offensive linemen out. They've got some, especially in the defensive backfield, they've got a few guys out. And so I think, again, advantage Washington. Everything is advantage Washington. And the only thing that can possibly hurt Washington is Justin Fields' legs, and I think they can control that for the most part. So no, I don't think there's any sort of disadvantage by having the short week this week.
Well, that's good to hear. Skip is going to disagree with me, by the way, saying offense is going to have a bad night because of EB's horrible play calling. Sam's probably going to get hurt soon with EB and his shotgun-only offense.
Last week he changed it, though.
Yeah. And we saw a few more under center snaps for Sam.
Yeah, but I mean, he had the shorter routes and the quicker plays and all that. He really changed it up quite a bit.
Yeah, I do think it's going to be a big one there for Washington as far as that's concerned. It is Thursday Night Football here as the teams are set to take the field. Nicole has school tomorrow. She says, I don't care. I will stay up past my bedtime. Nicole, you're going to need some Don't Sleep energy to get you through the day. Make sure that you check out Don't Sleep.
When I'm live streaming Commanders games with my boys on Ref the District, I got to keep my energy level up, way up, over 100 at all times.
Go! Kick six, baby! Get in there! Duster! Duster, that's a pick! That's a pick!
And the best way to do that is with the official energy drink of Ref the District, Don't Sleep Energy Drink.
Don't Sleep supports those who believe in themselves. Head on over to don'tsleepenergy.com and enter the discount code DISTRICT to get 10% off your entire order. That's code DISTRICT to get 10% off at don'tsleepenergy.com.
Don't sleep makes you great. Let's go.
Don't Sleep Energy, our sponsor for our live streams. We appreciate the relationship we have with the Don't Sleep company. Great people, DMV, local companies, got to support local. It's great there. Yeah, Tommy, I'm seeing a lot of activity in there. Skip is doubling down.
Skip.
Only Skip. Wow.
Skip's new. Is Skip a Cowboys fan? Is that what's going on here?
Skip is just angry, and it's okay. Skip,
All
we're
right.
gonna be better
up.
than you think, Skip. We're going to be better than you think. Yeah, Skip is asking, how many sacks will E be allowed tonight? 6, 9, 11. And I am going to say Washington is going to have, what was the lowest sack total already? So it was 6 against Arizona. It was 9 versus, so it was 4 was the lowest?
Probably 4.
4 against Denver. Yeah, because it was 6, 4, 9, and then 5.
6, 4, 10, 19, 5. That's yeah, that's right. 24.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Washington is gonna have its lowest sack total of the season so far.
So 3
yes
is as many
the
as
max. Yep.
Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I would go with they might get to 4, but yeah, 3 or 4. I mean, at some point, one of these games, they have to not give up a lot of sacks because they're not going to, if they keep on this pace, they're going to break the record.
They're going to break the record.
record.
They're going to break the record with like 5 games to spare. That's the problem, right? Like it's not, they're allowing sacks at such a clip right now that Washington could just not play the last 5 games, and I think they would still have the record. So because it's right. what do we say? It's 24 in 4 games.
24 and 4, yeah. 6 times 17 is 102. Right? Is that the math?
Yeah. Is that so they would have to play 13 games.
Yeah.
To break the record at the current clip that they're doing.
Yeah.
So like I said, you can't. You have to hold them at some point, and it's going to start today. They're going to have their lowest sack total.
I'm not sure if who was that again? What was the guy? Skip. I'm not sure if you know this, but they traded Khalil Mack. You do realize that Khalil Mack does not play for the Bears anymore.
Khalil Mack had 6 sacks against Vegas. That was crazy. I was watching that highlight there. So yeah, Allison, Commanders fans talking a lot of that talk today. You're right. We can't, Washington fans know this. Okay. Nothing ever comes easy for us.
Yeah.
We, as much bravado as we have, and to include me, who's predicted quite the blowout game for Washington, fully expects this to be a dogfight. And I've been worried about Justin Fields and his running ability.
Sure.
Because it's going to happen. At some point, Justin Fields is just too special of a talent, okay?
Of a runner.
Even though you took him over Sam Howell when we discussed it during our flagship program.
Yep.
Justin Fields is too special of a talent, a special running talent at that, to be bottled in for an entire season. So he's going to have a 100-yard rushing game at some point this season.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want it to be against Washington. And I'm worried that it is going to be against Washington.
I think his biggest game on the ground this year is like 54. Yeah. So it's not like he's been running wild this year. And you're right. It's almost like the old due theory. He's due for a breakout game on the ground. But I don't know. I just don't think this is it because their game plan last week was not to have him run. So these short weeks, you can't just have this whole new game plan. You basically have to stick with the same thing because you don't have time to install a whole game plan. So it's going to be the same thing they did against Denver, which was not a whole lot of running for Justin Fields. So I don't think you should expect it. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, don't worry about Nathan. He's not going off this week. This is not the week he gets right on the ground.
All right.
He had 1,200 yards last year, didn't he? Maybe.
I think he was just shy of the record.
Yeah.
Recall correctly.
And he started off not running a lot, and then all of a sudden they let him loose. So you're right. There's like a due theory, something going on here.
It's
now you got me scared, Nathan.
He's too good to bottle up, Stoner. I'm just saying. I don't know if it's going to happen today. But that would be my one worry. That's my one thing. That's what's going to keep them in here. I think Washington can keep him contained as a passer.
Okay.
I think that they have a good enough defense, even though they've struggled to get rolling so far this year.
Yeah.
A good enough defense to keep him contained as a passer. I think that Justin Fields is going to finish this game with less than 200 yards passing. I just don't know what he's going to be able to do running the ball. I'm a little worried. Cody Barton, who was a guy that I was thought was going to be good for this team. I watched what he brought last year for the Seahawks, and then during preseason, during camp and whatnot, we're seeing the flashes, and we're like, okay, this guy's got speed, and so far we've seen the speed, but we've not seen the tackling, which is something that he was good at last year. And then we've not seen him be able to finish out. Like, he hits the wrong holes, or even if he hits the right hole, he just kind of stands there and he's just like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
And he can't get off of blocks. If somebody blocks him, he's done. He's out of the play.
Yeah.
So there's all of that. And there's no savior behind him. David Mayo's his backup. So if you want David Mayo, if you don't want Cody Barton, you're going to have to deal with David Mayo because they're not moving Jamin Davis back inside. They tried that, and that failed miserably. Jamin Davis is an outside guy. He's going to stay outside. He's not going to be an inside linebacker. So I
think Kalike Hudson actually got the one defensive snap over Mayo so far this season. So,
which is surprising because Kalike is not an inside guy either. He's an outside guy. And if you try to put him inside, I mean, he's only like 230 pounds or something.
He's very much a tweener.
Yeah. You put him as an inside linebacker, he's going to get killed in there. So that's why I don't think that they are thinking about switching out linebackers. Your choices are Mayo, who's not very good, or Kalike Hudson, who's just too small for that position. So you're stuck with Cody Barton, and you got Jabril Cox on the practice squad, and there's a reason he's on the practice squad and not on the 53 because he can't even beat out David Mayo in practice.
Which is not a great sign for your career. Not a great sign at all. Yeah, so David Mayo, 0 defensive snaps so far this season. Kalike Hudson does have the one snap, which I believe came against Arizona. So the Allison asking, like, so they already run asking kind of, do you put a safety up there? And the thing is you already run 2 linebackers. So it's not like you only have 4 linebackers on your entire roster because Washington likes to run a 4-2-5, right? Or they'll run the 5-2-5 or 5-1-5.
Yeah.
And so they're already bringing up their safeties. Cam Curl plays probably I'd have to actually chart it or have somebody chart it for me. Probably plays close to 75% of his snaps up in the box, kind of as a pseudo linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So
There
are times,
by the way, go.
It's a great crowd. There are times where you are going to see, one linebacker out there. Unfortunately, it's more often than not Cody Barton because he is running the middle of the field. But man, it's just rough. It's rough. You mentioned the prime crowd showing the audio or the crowd there, the prime shot. I love it. I want to see more of it. Not enough black. I know it's going to take some time. Do you like the gimmicks? I know you hate the wave.
Oh, I hate the wave.
I know you hate the wave, but do you like the gimmicks? Like a whiteout, like a blackout.
Oh yeah, I love that. It's like a unity thing.
Yeah.
I
want to see.
Don't get me started on the wave.
Yeah, you hate the wave. I know you hate the wave. We're gonna get Stoner to do the wave. We're gonna.
I'll do it. Look, if I'm there and the wave is going, I'm in. I'm like, yeah. But I think it's stupid. I think it's stupid because it looks like a team doesn't care about what's going on the field. The fans don't care about what's going on in the field. So they're apathetic to the play. So either you're getting your butt whooped or they just don't care about it. And that's why I don't like it.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I think it's a fun thing. I love to see the crowd stuff. I would love nothing more than for this to become I'm trying to get this arm not to be in my face here. I would love nothing more for this to have an atmosphere of a European soccer game.
Yeah.
Okay. I would love nothing more. And I that might not resonate with too many people who haven't been over there to watch it, but think about the greatest like college football crowds, right? The fan bases. Okay. That is all over Europe with their professional teams. And I know we can do it. We do it with our college teams. So let's bring that kind of energy for Washington. Wear your black. We got Yam wearing black all the way in Japan. I'm wearing black. I wore black all today. I showered and then put this on for the thing. I got my black Manscaped boxers on. I've got the black shorts. We're ready here, and I wanted to see more of those kind of gimmicks because I think it's great. I want to see this here. Joey Sly set to kick this off for Washington, and we are underway. Thursday Night Football here against the Chicago Bears. Of course, Joey Sly doing Joey Sly things and kicking that one out.
I love that Washington won the toss, deferred to the second half. I love starting on defense, even though Chicago might move down the field quite a bit. I love starting on defense.
I love deferring because I love getting the ball in the second half. I want to be the team that gets the 2-minute, drill and then gets to come back and double dip there. Chase Young looking like a monster in his all black uniform here. Fields is going to start this one in shotgun, going to fake off the handoff, looking up the middle. He is going to throw this one over to his right, has a wide open, but unable to get him. I believe Mooney is 11, right? Where's our pamphlet that shows the players in their
Kendall Fuller looked like he was on the coverage. He had plenty of time to throw. That came with a simple 4-man rush, and he had plenty of time. Fuller was on defense, but Justin Fields, who's not a very good passer, overthrew Mooney, or else that probably would have been 6 with a good throw there. But that's Justin Fields right now.
Defoe kind of coming up there and not giving the oversized help here. We're going to get a run play, and that one is swallowed up by Montez Sweat.
Nice play.
I know people want Montez Sweat and Chase Young to have like monster sack numbers, and I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I really do, but they play the run well. That's what you want. You need that too. It is third down here.
All right, third and 9. Let's get a stop. Let's get a 3 and out. Let's go get the ball.
Fields in shotgun, surveying the field, brings in motion Mooney. Fields looking to his left. He's going to throw this one deep. Has time, wide open DJ Moore. Stiffs Derek Forrest in the face, and this is going to be in the red zone here early for the Bears.
all day again, Nathan.
Lots of time.
4-man rush, and Justin Fields just has time to go out there. It doesn't matter that he just completely stared down the play, and that was St. Juiced who got juked out of his shoes on that one, out of his cleats. And DJ Moore is wide open. Yeah, St. Juiced got juked pretty bad.
St. Juiced was not in the right spot. Derek Forrest not in the right spot. Bears are going to have great field position here. Ball is at the 14-yard line, and they're going to have to take a timeout as play did not get in.
Here's the thing about that play, Nathan, is Justin Fields took the snap, and he absolutely just turned to his left and stared down DJ Moore and waited for him to get open. Doesn't matter. A defensive back's best friend is pressure, and they got absolutely no pressure on the 2 dropbacks that he's had. And it doesn't matter if you stare him down if you have no pressure. I mean, it's 0 pressure. And again, I think that's Jack Del Rio's game plan. It was the same last week, the last 2 weeks, is that they want to keep Justin Fields in the pocket, so they're not doing a hard rush.
They are going to have Fields under center here, bringing Mooney over to the left-hand side. This is going to be the first or second run here for Herbert, and he is going to get swallowed for a loss. You mentioned how Fields was staring down DJ Moore on that one.
Yeah,
you're right. He absolutely was, which makes it all the more baffling that Derek Forrest was so late to get over there.
Yeah,
because there was not Derek Forrest was just off in La La Land on the other side of the field.
Yeah,
as
Fields
straight just was looking at him. Chase Young is going to be getting down to the 3-point stance a little late there. Does try to break to the inside. Montez
Sweat,
now
you got pressure.
Sack. Montez Sweat with a sack on the day. I think that brings his total to 4 on the year.
That's how you do it, son.
Good pressure this time from Washington as Montez Sweat picks a little bit on the rookie there, and Justin Fields has nowhere to go.
Did you notice how he rushed though? That was not an all-out rush. That was a let me see what happens first. Then he saw that it was a pass play, and he made his move and got to the quarterback.
18 sacks allowed, the second most in the NFL. Of course, Washington holding the first. Chase Young trying to draw the holding call. Wide open DJ Moore. Kendall Fuller in coverage. Washington gives up a touchdown on the first drive. All right. That's okay. Stoner has a theory.
I do.
That a team that takes the ball across the field for an opening drive does not do well the rest of the game. He went back on his theory last week when Washington did it, and that was the right choice because Washington did have a pretty successful day on offense. Let's hope the Bears here don't manage, as it is 7 points now for the Chicago Bears.
And take a timeout away from them.
Oh,
took a timeout.
Yep. See, I'm in a new spot. I'm not used to this location yet.
That one was on Kendall Fuller. As good as his stats have been, and we talked about it last week in terms of he was basically the number 1 cornerback according to PFF. He was on their All-Pro first quarter of the season team. He was not good on that drive. He was not good on that play, and he was not good on the play that was missed. But again, Justin Fields had all day just sitting back there. And I think that's their game plan, is to not overrush him. But you've got to get good play on your back end then. If he's just going to stand back there and look around. They did it with Josh Allen. They did it with Jalen Hurts. And now they're doing it right here with
I think it's fair to expect your 4 first-round picks to get after the QB.
Yeah, but I don't think they're getting after. I think the game plan is to not get after him. Because if they do, then they're going to open up those rushing lanes. That's what I'm saying. I think that's the plan. because you see them, some of them are just half-ass rushes. On the long play down the sideline to DJ Moore earlier, I was looking at who was double teamed. It was either Payne or Allen. I think it was Payne was double teamed, but he was giving up no resistance. He was like not trying. Sure, he was double teamed, but he can beat a double team. He was just kind of hanging around there, just waiting for Justin Fields to run. But if that's the case, you got to be able to clamp down their receivers.
Yeah.
That was an ugly ass drive, Nathan.
Washington not able to clamp him down here. Metaphor asking for keeping Jamin as a spy. I do think you have to unleash that line, and you have to make Justin Fields uncomfortable. He's going to stare down wide receivers, and if you make him pull down the ball or try to pull the trigger too quickly, you're going to make him have mistakes. And when you give him all day and you don't take away his first read, like this is the defense that the Bills ran against Sam Howell, right? Just rush 4 and make him have to go through his reads, and it's not going to be successful. Justin Fields not going through his reads, and he's just waiting for his guys to get open, and they're getting open.
3rd and 9, they threw 58 yards to DJ Moore. 3rd and 14, 20 yards to DJ Moore for the touchdown. So 2 third and longs, and they whooped up on Washington's secondary. Wow.
So the broadcast looks like it's actually saying the Bears won the toss and chose to receive. By the way.
Did they? I just assumed.
Gibson's going to let this one go out the back.
Got to answer. You don't have to necessarily go down and get a touchdown, but you have to answer. You can't go 3 and out. You got to answer with something, a sustained drive. You can't throw that defense right back out there again.
We'll see what Washington brings here with Sam Howell. Had a good game against the Eagles, 290 yards and a touchdown. See what he does here on a primetime game. Commanders with their first drive of the night here, facing the 0-4 Bears and down by 7. Curtis Samuel in motion, going to go back out wide. This is going to be Brian Robinson up the middle, and he's just going to keep moving forward for a gain of about 6.
Nice job. This is the 5th straight game that the first play of the game has been run by Brian Robinson. 5 straight games. The very first play on offense has been Brian Robinson.
5 games this season, 5 Brian Robinson runs. 2nd and 5 is the call there. So he did make it past the 30, but not by much.
That was a good start, though. I like that.
Brian Robinson went in motion. Logan Thomas catches this one for a Washington.
Oh, he didn't give it to him.
No.
A yard short.
That's some malarkey.
That sure looked like first down to me.
That's a bad spot, Stoner.
Yeah, it looked like a bad spot, but
that's a bad spot. It's gonna be 3rd and inches here.
Just give it to B-Rob going left.
Brotherly shove.
The brotherly shove. We need a name for it here in Washington. What would we call it?
We'll see, but it's going to be inches here. Sam Howell under center hands this one off to Brian Robinson, who gets pushed backwards.
Need you to get the beep ready. Fucking believable. Did I get beeped out? Because I actually said it, but
yes,
hopefully I got beeped out.
Billings beats Gates after the snap, gets to Brian Robinson. Tackle for a loss there.
Nice blocking, Nick Gates. Jesus. This is not going how I expected it.
Well, my man Tressway getting his first punt, which means that he does punt it, which I lose $1.
Definitely do that. I mean, this is the worst possible start you can have.
Not great.
Give up a touchdown on the opening drive and you go 3 and out on your offensive drive.
Tressway gets this punt away. This one is going to get back into about the 15-yard line and getting forward motion there before Jeremy Reeves, who's holding his knee now.
This is going to be one of those games.
Oh, Stoner, what's going on? Why? Why are we like this? So a good return by the Bears on that one. And Jeremy Reeves holding his knee as the broadcast went to commercial. We're going to see if we can find anything on that before long here as EP makes her triumphant return to the house. Yeah. You all need to keep telling EP you want to see her so we can convince her to join us for one of these live streams again.
So
Ball's on the 26th, so it was a return of about 11 there.
May I reiterate that it was Chicago had two third downs on offense, a 3rd and 9, and they converted for 58, and they had a 3rd and 14, and they converted for 20. Washington had a 3rd and inches and did not convert.
Yeah, went backwards. Not just didn't convert, Stoner, went backwards on that one. So not even having to do a measurement or anything. Anybody sees anything on Jeremy Reeves, you let us know as far as that's concerned. I keep swiping here on Twitter to see if maybe we can get something like that. But Jeremy Reeves, of course, one of the stalwarts for the special teams unit. Wasn't a bad punt. 11-yard return makes it a lot worse, though.
Yeah.
So defense, absolutely, as Jacoby's saying here, got to wake up.
Was that not a first down for Logan Thomas?
I really thought it was a first down, but I guess when he extended out his arm, he was already out of bounds, maybe.
So that was, who was in the backfield with Robinson on that play? Remember they had 2 guys in 3-point stances in the backfield?
I didn't see who the other one was.
Do you want to know? I'll give you 5 guesses and you won't get it.
Curtis Samuel.
No.
Logan Thomas.
No.
Cole Turner.
No.
Bates.
No. You get one more.
Terry McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin on your 5th. You got it. But still, why is Terry McLaurin in the backfield? Just asking. All right.
He can run the ball. Field's going to do this one from shotgun. Brings Mooney in motion. Again, starting at the 26. 1st and 10. Fields is going to keep this one. Has a blocker. He's going to run to the outside and get about 6 yards on that opening play.
They should move him back about 4 yards to make it even. Here's the one I was talking about. You see that double team? He's just standing there. You see that?
Yeah, it was Deron Payne.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chase Young was doing his best impression trying to get the call on that one. So a 7-yard run by Fields, bringing up 2nd and 3. From shotgun, Fields going to look to his right. He does get this one to the tight end. Actually, Tunyon.
Yeah. Robert Tunyon, old Packer.
So it'll be first down by the Bears.
This might be the shortest Ref the District live stream in history because I'm not sticking around for all of this shit.
No, you're not allowed to leave. Not allowed to leave, Stoner, here. 1st and 10 now. Ball at the 40-yard line. DJ Moore in motion outside wide. Fakes the handoff. Fields now looking to his left. Has time again. Gets this one deep pass, but it's just out of the reach of Mooney. St. Just in coverage. If that's a good ball, that is a first down.
Yeah. I said this, I think, when Josh Allen for Buffalo. I can stand back there and throw to receivers. They've got just so much time. And that one, it looked like they had a run blitz. And then when they saw it wasn't a run, everybody backed off. And by that time, it's too late. He's got time to stand back there and find guys. This is
2nd and 10. Quick throw out to DJ Moore. Some blockers up ahead. He's going to be brought down after
better bring him back.
That is a BS spot. Go back and watch this. His knee hits down after about 7 yards, and I think they're going to give him 9 on this, which they do. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 1 here.
I thought it was a good spot.
It was not a good spot.
I thought it. I was thinking they were going to do it on the other side of the old
Quick
tush
snap,
push.
and this one's going to end up just shy.
They're not going to give it to him.
Oh, look at the disparity.
Wait, why is this guy saying first down when? What is going on? Why are they saying first down when he's clearly behind the yard marker?
Look at the disparity here. He probably gets it.
I think he gets it, but not to where the guy was marking it. He doesn't get it.
It was. So that's going to be the 4th first down already.
This is
in the first quarter.
Piss me off right now. I'm getting pissed off, Nathan. I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off with what's going on out here in multiple facets.
Snap is away. Handoff. Nope. Fake handoff. Fields is going to have to throw this one under pressure. Does get this one away to Tunyon. Chase Young providing some pressure.
That's what you need is pressure like that. If you want to throw 2-3 yards down the field, go for it. That's what pressure will do.
Chase Young was
right by commit.
Yeah, he was playing as if there might have been a screen. Chase Young was, and then went for the sack. Fields is going to hand this one off. There's a wide open hole on the right. Now up the middle is Herbert, who's has Cody Barton trailing him. Familiar position for Cody Barton. First down for the Bears in the red zone for the 2nd time tonight. This was a big run here. Ball is starting right about the 46 or 47 yard line, and Herbert brings this one into. So ball is now at the 13-yard line, 14-yard line. Forbes is moving backwards. Not Forbes, but Fields was moving backwards. Almost had Montez Sweat with a 2nd sack there.
I'm glad I'm not doing play-by-play because I might not talk the rest of this game.
Great relationship we have here where I can do play-by-play fairly emotionless and let you blow up on this defense. Jack Del Rio not getting it done here for 4 games and half a quarter into the season here. 2nd and 10 under center was Fields, fakes the handoff to Herbert, tries to get the shovel pass away to Komet. John Allen dances around him, but this one is going to go nowhere.
Is the ball out? Is the ball out? The ball's out.
The officials have thrown their beanbag on the ground, indicating that the ball is away. They're going to call 3rd down for the Bears. As Komet drops the ball and lands back on top of it here. That's Deron Payne with that peanut punch. And Komet gets lucky enough to sit on top of this.
Nice job, Deron.
There's not another Bears player around to be able to get this one. But
3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 here.
If you don't stop them, I'm throwing something.
Empty backfield. Chase Young standing up. Fields looking to his left, gets this one short of the sticks here, and some gang tackling is going to prevent this from being a first down. How aggressive will the Bears be? Looks like they're bringing out the field goal unit, which they are. Bears looking to get points, not trying to get too fancy there. Good job by Washington. Finally a stop on 3rd down.
Watch out for the fake.
Santos 4 for 4. This one, a 22-yard field goal attempt. This one's up. This one's away and down the middle. Bears now up 10-0. Washington needs to put points up in the first quarter, right? Like, so this should be moving here. 4:18 left. Washington, I don't want them to be lazy. I don't want to see a 10-minute drive. I want to see points in the first quarter. Come on, Stoner. No one wants Debbie Downer Stoner for a second.
I'm not Downer. I'm pissed.
You are angry.
I'm pissed that they came out like this with everything going on and let Justin Fields move this team down the field twice. So they're up 10-0 already. We've run 3 plays.
I know.
And can't convert a third in inches.
I think I predicted that Justin Fields would have less than 200 yards. He's almost that in one quarter.
All right, let's look at some of these, some of our predictions here. Trev has Forbes with a pick 6. Can Forbes just, I don't know, make a tackle? Can we kind of lower expectations? Stoner and Nathan both have Howell for 300+ yards.
Still possible.
Stoner and Nathan have Howell with 3 passing touchdowns.
Still possible.
Nathan and Stoner have 3+ sacks for Washington. They
got one. They got one.
Stoner and Nathan say Terry has 100 yards receiving.
Still possible.
Nathan and Stoner say Washington gets a strip sack.
I think that can happen.
Trevor and Stoner say Curtis Samuel's going to have a touchdown.
Okay. I'll take it.
Trev says Gibby's going to fumble.
Nope.
Stoner says Tressway drops one inside the 5.
I want to see it. It hasn't happened.
Trev says no Washington receiver will get over 100 yards.
Nope. Someone's going to go over 100 today.
Tress and Stoner say Washington scores a TD on a screen pass.
I'll take it.
And Nathan says Tressway will have 0 punts.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I am rocking Tressway today here.
Is it too early for a wardrobe change? I've got a bunch of stuff ready in case.
Too early. If they go up 17-0, you should definitely wardrobe change. Luke is in the building, right? He's at FedEx. He's just like, the energy is here.
But
where's the defense?
Yeah, I hear you.
Defense sleepwalking it out here after I get playing Philadelphia. That's a hard team, but they played well against the Bills. Gotta wake up. Gotta see something here.
We all thought Logan had a first down as well.
I hit the button. I called it. They apparently didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
Second drive here for Washington is Chicago's set to kick this one away. We figure this will start at the 25 as this one is up. Gibson is waving this one off, and we'll start with 4:18 left to go in the first quarter here. Washington down 10-0, showing the god-awful stats here for QBs, Washington QBs here.
Some injury updates. Jeremy Reeves is questionable to return. Knee. Christian Holmes, hamstring, questionable as well.
Ooh, those are 2 of your best special teams players.
Yep. All right.
Thomas in motion, stays on the left-hand side. Hal is going to throw this one on 1st and 10. Hal is now going to run this one out. Has some space. Wisely slides before the linebacker Sanborn can take off his head.
I don't mind him running, right? He made a good, quick, decisive decision. Why is nobody open? Why when he gets back to his drop, why is there not anybody open?
Washington's having troubles keeping somebody or getting somebody open, which is strange because these wide receivers can run some great routes here. In shotgun, Brian Robinson off to the right-hand side, and we got some movement.
Cosme.
This one's going to be moving backwards.
Super. 2nd and 12 now. So you had a good 3 yards on that. Now you're at 2nd and 12.
They're going to call Pringle as the offender.
I tell you what, it's going to be a miracle if something does not get broken.
I'm hoping for a record to get broken, like a Jonathan Allen sack record, not for something in your house here. Brian Robinson is Going to take this one over to the left, and he's not going to get anywhere.
Well, it wasn't 2nd and 10, Nathan, but it was 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. Have not run the ball on 2nd and 10. Bringing up, this one's going to bring up a third and long.
10. Screen.
No, it's going to be 3rd and 12. I don't think he got anywhere, right?
I thought he got a couple.
3rd and 1. He got 1 yard on 2nd down, so it's 3rd and 11 now.
Screen. Watch this punky little screen to Gibson. That's going to get about.
They've gone downfield on 3rd down. Gibson is going to come in motion next to Sam Howell, who's in shotgun. They are looking to pass this one. Sam Howell is going to end up having to run this one, gets tripped up for no gain.
How is nobody? Oh, you've got 3 of the most talented receivers in the NFL, and nobody's open? Nobody's open. He's dropped back 4 times. He's run it twice, and he's dumped it off to Logan Thomas on a check down. Nobody's open. Come on, he's open. Damn, I can't stand when this things happen like this. It gets me so pissed off. We've run 6 offensive plays against the worst team in football.
Tressway punt. This one's going to be caught about the 25-yard line and almost immediately tackled, but getting forward to about the 31-yard line was Taylor for the Bears.
Hey, it was Quan Martin was the one that got down there first.
Yeah, Quan Martin nearly just absolutely walloped Taylor.
Why is he may be overcoached. He may be overcoached that he just drops back and says, nobody's open. I got to run because they don't want me taking any sacks.
Off to another world, is ready to throw the water bottle on the field. God, this is definitely not the start I expected here for Washington. Yeah, I'm saying it's the curse of the black jerseys. There's not. Didn't they win last year in the black jerseys?
1 and 2, I think, in the black jerseys.
Yeah,
something like that.
Sean, calling what you saw there. The post route was open.
Yeah, it was open. That's an anticipatory throw that if he had thrown it, it was wide open. But he didn't feel the confidence that he could make that throw for whatever reason. Because the safety came up to the guy who was in front, which is how you draw it up. You want that safety to come up to clear the way. I don't know who that was. Was that McLaurin who was making that run?
I believe so.
It would have been wide open, but Sam didn't throw it. And he wasn't pressured. The pocket was fine. If he just steps up and throws it.
And we've seen him make throws with somebody in his face. Patriots clip saying that Sam looks wide-eyed. The first time he's seen Sam shook. I agree with Tom. Let's not panic. It's still the first quarter.
It was Dotson.
It was Dotson who was open.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing on Twitter.
So
I don't think the pressure got there. That's what they're saying here on Twitter. That's why he couldn't get it to Dotson because there was a tiny bit, but come on. And again, this
Gibson held his block fairly decently.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to anticipate that throw. You know what I mean? You have to know you can't throw it when he's open. You have to throw him open. You have to throw that down there. Hey, Nicole.
Well, here we go. Bears, 10 points in 2 drives. Going to start their 3rd drive. Tevin Jenkins, coming back from IR, is on the offensive line for the Bears. Ball's at the 31-yard line. Fields in shotgun. Mooney comes into the slot. Fields looking to his right. Wide open DJ Moore, and Forbes got to tackle. St. Juice is finally going to push DJ Moore out of bounds. That was some horrendous attempting tackle attempts here. Forbes missing the one that should have kept that as like a 3-yard gain. Oh, Mooney definitely got a push in the back. And I I definitely think Derek Forrest was wondering what happened there, as this one's handed off to Herbert for a gain of about, or sorry, that was Johnson for a gain of about 5 yards. Derek Forrest was absolutely pushed in the back by Mooney, which is why he was unable to get DJ Moore down. Already 126 yards by DJ Moore. Just insanity.
There's a 6-yard out. And what do you get, like 30 on it?
2nd and 5 here under center is Fields pitching this one out. Big hole, going to be a first down for Johnson. Defense needs to step up. They've not done well. And Johnson's going to pick up the first down and put them back into the red zone. Oh, yeah. And shotgun. Fields looking to pass this one out to his left. He's got pressure. Chase Young is going to force a wobbly throw, and they're going to call second down. I'm thinking that
was he out of the pocket?
No, he moved all the way back.
Yeah.
Quarter's going to end here.
I'm sorry, but he was in the pocket.
He moved straight back. He moved. That should be intentional grounding. They've got the quarter break to look at it. I'm not sure if that is reviewable.
No, but they can talk to the officials and have them huddle up and talk about it.
They need to, because there was nobody in the area. He was very much in the pocket, and Chase Young got to him. We'll see what they say when we get back to the second quarter. Washington still in this one. Don't sleep on Washington making the comeback here.
Don't Sleep Energy is a proud sponsor of Ref the District. Head on over to don'tsleepenergy.com and enter the discount code DISTRICT to get 10% off your entire order. That's code DISTRICT to get 10% off at don'tsleepenergy.com. Don't Sleep makes you great.
We're back here for the second quarter. Washington trailing the Bears 10-0. It looked like Chase Young had another sack, but Fields throws away the ball, and they're not calling intentional grounding. And we figured out why yet, Stoner?
No, but a couple of interesting things here. Somebody said, good thing Forbes deleted his Twitter. Something else got me that it was not funny. This is bad. Both Reeves and Holmes are out the rest of the game.
Ouch.
So remember all that stuff I said about Washington being fully healthy? Yeah, never mind.
Nope. That means they're going to see a lot more Quan Martin earn that second round pick by getting a lot of play time, I suppose.
145 net yards to 12. 145 to 12 in that first quarter. That's what Washington should have been doing to them.
90% of that is DJ Moore too, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got 126, right? Woo!
126, yeah. Wow. Nearly, yeah. So in one quarter, 145 yards. I said that they were going to keep Justin Fields to 199. They got to start walking them backwards if that's going to happen.
So coming back from break, is there any talk here? A lot of people are liking my statement that it should be intentional grounding, but it's not.
Not called. They did weigh in on it, so let's see. So instead, 2nd and 10, ball at the 15. Herbert's going to run this. No, this is Johnson still.
Nice job by Chase Young to come all the way from the other end. All right, so now they're pointing out the pocket, and if he was out of it.
Nope.
He was not. He was
He
not
was
even close.
not.
I didn't hear what old Terry McCauley there.
Yeah, they're saying it should have been an intentional grounding.
Yeah, of course.
It is now 3rd and 6. Let's see if Washington can hold them for the 2nd time here in the red zone. Ball at the 11. Fields again, getting this one deep. DJ Moore is going to take this over Fuller.
$137 and 2 scores already for DJ Moore.
And that was good. Fuller in coverage. Immediately squandering whatever good graces that he earned this week.
I mean, Justin Fields is looking like Josh Allen or Justin Herbert or Mahomes or whatever.
Bears now up 17-0.
Interesting.
I did say if they go up 17-0, Stoner, it is okay for the wardrobe change. I'm going to let you do yours, and then I'll do mine on camera here. Tressway's jersey is going to get put to the wayside. I'm trying to think if I have anything else up here, if I have to do a second wardrobe change on the night. Nothing's going Washington's way. The calls aren't going Washington's way. The defense isn't going Washington's way. And the offense hasn't even gotten a first down yet. Man, Stoner even swapping out of the black. No more black out here for Stoner. I even brought the black cup to try to be a part of this as the kick is up. And again, Antonio Gibson's going to let this one go out of the end zone.
Now, here's the thing. It's still very early in the game.
Very early.
You can't throw your entire game plan out the window. You can't just say, well, we're down 17-0. Let's just start throwing the ball every single time. You've got to stick with the game plan that you had coming in.
6 plays in the first quarter. Washington going to start this one at the 25-yard line with Sam Howell and shotgun. Brings Logan Thomas in motion.
Looks like
we've seen a lot of run plays. This is going to be a pitch. Brian Robinson going to get met in the little friendly fire there with Leno landing on top of him, but
2 yards.
Got a couple yards out of nothing as the Bears were all on top of that one. 2nd and 8 here for Washington. Not able to get anything going so far on offense. This is not a good Bears defense. Washington should have some sort of momentum. Oh, that one's going to pay back here. Quick pass out to Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel keeps fighting forward. It is going to bring up 3rd and short. Maybe about 6 yards on that catch. Should be about 3rd down and 2 here. Washington changing personnel. Bates and Turner are out there.
Third and 2?
3rd and 2. Sam Howell's going to be in shotgun. Gibson is the running back. Logan Thomas motions out to the slot. Terry McLaurin is the wide receiver. Sam Howell's on the move. Quick pass to Logan Thomas. This one's got to be spot for the first down.
All right. Yeah! First down!
First down. All right. The pass was a little low. Logan Thomas doing his job, catching that one and moving forward for a first down. I don't know why we want to watch this. Yeah, this is
just barely got 10 yards.
Barely. We'll take it. Yeah, Logan Thomas shaking his head. Yeah, that one was a bit rough here. Sam Howell's going to be back in shotgun. Gibson's the up back. Quick pass out to Dotson, who stays inside, who fights forward for 9 yards. Almost runs himself out of bounds, stays in bounds, and shuffles forward for about 3 more yards there.
I'm liking what they've done. Sam's been getting outside the pocket.
Get him in a rhythm.
Plays, and he's getting these short passes. He's got guys wide open all over the place. Good throw to Dotson for 9 yards. Now you're in second and short.
I think he actually even had Curtis Samuel there on the second level of that.
Absolutely.
Here we go. 2nd and 1. Entire playbook is open. Logan Thomas motioning, going to be on the left-hand side. Brian Robinson is the running back who dances his way forward for Washington. First down. Come on, Stoner.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I'm going to make you chug a Don't Sleep energy on camera if you keep this up.
I'm getting there. Come on. I'm getting there. I said first down. That's pretty good. First down.
First and 10. The ball
at 45.
Yeah, just past midfield now. Or no, sorry, at their 46, 47 yard line. Pass out to Terry McLaurin.
Please. That's fine. 5 yards. Great. 2nd and 5. I like it. Keep going. Keep doing this. Just keep
Terry
doing
McLaurin's
this.
First catch of the night.
Wow, they got 3
yard. Yeah, it was only 3. I told you they were about the 47. That ball was caught right at the 50-yard line.
Okay. I don't know who 62 is, but see ya.
62 for the Bears, walking off the field there, and it's one of their offensive linemen. Sam Howell in shotgun. Gibson is the running back. Fake to him. Ham has all day. This is going to be a first down for Logan Thomas. First down. That's right. All right.
I like it. I like it. He's taking what they're giving him right now, and they're giving him the short stuff. Keep taking it.
Quick decisions. Has him wide open.
And over a couple of dudes.
While there might be other receivers that are open, like you said, I appreciate that he's taking the easy throws. He's getting into a rhythm here. I don't necessarily like Eric or Ron Rivera behind Eric Bieniemy there. Let Eric Bieniemy call his game. Fake to Gibson, airing this one out wide open.
How does he not catch that?
Brown.
That was
looked like a catchable pass right down the middle of the field.
Oh my God.
Dimey Brown starting this one off on your left-hand side here. It's just going to go right up the middle. There's nobody there, and this one is just outside of his reach.
Is it outside of his reach? Oh my God, he couldn't be more open.
Oh,
I think he just didn't see it. I think he didn't see it.
2nd and 10 here. Our first run on 2nd and 10 is going to go for no yards. And Leno's being thrown to the ground. Bringing up 3rd and long here.
Look.
Oh, my goodness.
I guess it was a little
It was just outside of his reach.
But that's one of those. He was so open. You got to put a little air under it, a little more air under it.
Oh, my goodness.
He was just so, there wasn't a guy within 15 yards of him.
No.
You just lofted out there and just
you could have made him been underthrown, and you
got to underthrow those, but geez.
3rd and 9 now.
4 down territory. I'm calling it blitz. There's like 100 guys coming.
Taking a back step here is going to air this one up, and this one is going to be
wow, he almost caught that.
Dotson readjusting to the ball. There is a flag.
There's a flag, and it came out right away, which feels like offsides. Yeah.
So this is going to be against the Bears.
All right. So that was a free play. So he just threw it up there. I think he knew that.
Okay. That's a smart decision there. I was not a fan of the of that particular pass, but if he knew it was an offsides, it was a free play, yeah, absolutely throw it up there. Defender was waiting for it. Jahan Dotson made an excellent adjustment.
I thought he was going to catch it.
I did. I thought he was coming away with it there. This is
Four
going to
down
bring up
territory,
third and fourth. Third and 4 yards to go here.
They're going for it if they don't get it.
Ball is at the, what is this, the 34-yard line?
Yeah. So that's
Sam
a 50-yard
Howell,
blitz. Another offsides. Oh, that's an interception too. Oh no, he dropped it. Thank goodness.
That's
another offside.
Bears dropped the tipped pass here.
Uh-oh, now our guy's hurt, I think.
This one's actually going to be against Washington.
They declined it. Ooh, that's an interesting decline.
On the
you're
illegal
in field
shift
goal range right now. You're at the 50, right?
It was only an illegal shift, so it was 5 yards, so it had brought it back to 3rd and 9.
Oh boy, here we go with a kick.
Joey Sly out here for the field goal attempt. 51-yarder. Ooh, that is actually interesting that you don't go for, or you don't accept the penalty. Yeah. Well, that's still 3rd down though.
Yeah.
Joey Sly kick is up and it's going to stay in between the uprights, putting Washington on the board. No skunk here and no desperation field goal to make that happen. Washington putting 3 points up.
Whoop de effing do.
Offense started to get into a little rhythm there, Stoner. Kind of petered out as they got closer to the end zone. I agree with you, Trout.
What?
On the board.
Yeah.
On the board.
I would have liked them to go for it.
On 4th and 4?
At the 33-yard line?
I think it goes back to what you were saying with when they against the Bills, right? You go for it on 3rd down, you get pushed back, and you're like, okay, don't go for it on 4th down, just take the points, right? They opted for attempting to go for it on 4th and goal.
Yeah.
This time you go for it on 3rd down and you have a negative play.
Well, you had a tipped pass. It wasn't a negative play.
Yeah, tipped pass and a penalty. So it's not a positive play, Stoner.
Yeah,
you might. It's not. I wouldn't even call it neutral. It wasn't a great play. You just take the points there.
All right. If Washington gets a stop on this drive, they will win this game.
If they don't,
calling it, they'll lose.
I'll tell you what, if they do, I do not consider this Steelers gear, as Eric has called it here. But if Chicago gets another touchdown, the Tressway jersey is coming off. Not rough. Not the right start. No ifs, win. Right metaphor? Exactly. Washington's still in this. Down 2 touchdowns right now here in the second quarter. Needing something to happen. This would be a good time for that strip sack.
Yeah, it would.
Chase is Tommy T saying Chase being held. He's being held on a couple of those plays. He's also doing what edge rushers do, which is just throw their hands up and like pretend they're being held when they know that they're not going to get to the quarterback. Sometimes you get those calls, sometimes you don't. Washington not getting any calls today.
Nope. That was definitely a intentional grounding. That was definitely a first down.
First down by Logan Thomas.
On that very first drive. That was huge, really. Who knows how this game would be if they'd gotten the first down on that.
Joey Sly is going to kick this one up and away. It looks like it was just outside the uprights. No extra point for Washington.
No 2 points or 1 point.
No point for there. So that was Patrick for the Bears being evaluated. So new center. Yeah.
That could be something.
This could go Washington's way. I want to see Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne wreak some havoc.
Due to their center, what their unknown defensive lineman did to our center.
John Ridgway is actually going to be starting this drive off for Washington.
Ridgway
ball on the 25. Handoff there. Nope. Fields is going to keep those himself and gets knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 6. Cam Curl and Percy Butler out there to stop that one from going any further. Quick decision there by Fields as he fakes the handoff to Herbert, keeps it himself.
Classic read option. I mean, Washington ran that all day in 2012 with RG3, and it worked so well.
That's 7-yard gain there, so bringing up 2nd and 3. Mooney in motion. This one's going to be a fake off to Herbert. Fields throwing this one downfield. Komet having this one, and Cody Barton's going to finally take him down. Komet wincing on that one. And they're already in Washington territory here.
Watch his time he had.
Cody Barton dropping into coverage here and looking absolutely lost. Percy Butler missed tackle. Ball at the 45 of Washington's. Under center. Here's the handoff to Johnson. Deron Payne wraps him up after a gain of about 3. This is a new center in for Washington. Not Washington, sorry. Whitehair is new center in for Chicago. And the interior line still not getting a push. Jonathan Allen getting double teamed.
Cody
Darnell Wright.
Cody Barton getting blocked 5 yards downfield by a running back. That gives me a little
3-yard gain there, bringing up 2nd and 7. And shotgun fakes the pitch out to the running back. Now he's going to lob this one up. Mooney was the intended target. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Fields getting pushed to the ground after the throw by Chase Young and Jonathan Allen. That's good. Make him know you're there. Even if you're late, make him feel the ground. Get that jersey dirty a little bit.
All right, 3rd and 7. You got to stop them on this 3rd and 7. You have to stop him on this 3rd and 7. Your audio's not coming through very well, by the way. Your soundboard.
Yeah. This is going to be a run up the middle, and it's going to be a first down. Cam Curl unable to bring him down. Chase Young was there as well. That's a first down for Chicago.
Just so easy on a 3rd and 7 to just run it right up the middle.
Oh, sorry. They're going to make his 4th and inches, and now we're at the first down for Chicago.
That was a bad spot, I thought, originally.
It looked like he had gotten the first down originally, so this is just running an extra play here.
Such an inexact science.
Yeah, it is. It's almost strange, like we don't have technology to maybe make this a little bit easier. That did look a lot closer for Washington than what I thought there on the quarterback sneak. It is 1st and 10 now. Ball at around the 35-yard line. As Fields going to dump this one out and wide of St. Brown.
I can't believe what I'm watching right now. I can't believe how easy it is for Chicago to get a first down on a 3rd and 7. Now, I know they didn't give it to him technically, but that was a first down. But how easy it was to just hand off right up the middle. For
Wide
7
open.
yards.
Yep.
Easy. Against this Washington defense. It was just so easy. I don't get it.
2nd and 10 here now for the Bears. Again, ball right at the 35. Sweat and Chase are upright. Here's the handoff of the middle and a big run again by the Bears. 3rd and 9. Or, 3rd and 1. 9-yard run.
Unbelievable. 2nd and 10, they ran it, by the way. I mean, I know it's a different team, but.
High snap on the shotgun snap there. Herbert takes this and just has a wide open hole here. As you mentioned, Cody Barton just not able to get off the block quick enough. Bring it up a 3rd and 1. They've done the QB sneak here. They're going to try to get Washington to jump. They end up pushing this one forward. That's going to be a 1st down by the Bears.
How many times they've done that now? 4? Is that 4 times they've had a 3rd or 4th and short? I mean, there's just no way to stop that. But the point is they've got a 3rd and 4th and short all game.
I have a feeling there's a play coming that is something we might not like, as EP yelled from all the way downstairs.
Yeah, but she's not ahead of us.
She is going to be ahead of us as Fields is dancing around here. And finally, Washington able to take him down, but it looks like he might have gained a yard. Chase Young and Montez Sweat in on the action there. Going to bring up 2nd down. That's what she was yelling. She was yelling, get him, because Justin Fields had some time here in the backfield. And this time, Jamin Davis did look like he was a little bit of a spy, which held up the hesitation for Justin Fields. Good job by the defensive line. 2nd and 10.
It's a sack. That's 2. If it's 2nd
Justin
and 10.
Fields going to quick throw this one out to Komet, and Cam Curl's right there, making sure this one doesn't go any further, bringing up 3rd down. Come on, defense. Crowd better still be in it. They're at FedEx. Thursday Night Football down 17-3 here.
I mean, it's almost halftime, Nathan. We've had the ball 3 times.
There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go here. Ball is at the 22-yard line in shotgun. Fields calling for the snap. Going to get this one right before the play clock. Throws this off his back foot. This is going to be Mooney.
Should probably interfere.
St. Just in coverage. I'm going to do the motion, but I agree with you, Stoner. That absolutely should have been a penalty. St. Just trailing Mooney here. Never gets his head around. And gets his hands up and hits Mooney in the face here.
They didn't call it. We got a break.
We got a break.
Here's
the 36-yard field goal attempt by Santos. This is up and down the middle. Bears have now scored 20 points here in the first quarter to Washington's 3. Oofa-doofa. Okay. Washington's offense has been able to do some special things on a 2-minute drill. Pardon me. They have all 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
They could drive this down. They could get the touchdown, then open up the 3rd quarter with the touchdown. You're only down 3 points.
Okay.
Washington's
They're
still
down
very much
how
in
many
this.
points?
If you score a touchdown here, score a touchdown at the 3rd quarter, you're only down 3 points.
No. Okay. I mean, yes, you are technically correct. Also, if a flying saucer comes down and injects Justin Fields with some sort of serum that causes him to break his ankle, Washington might win the game. But you're right. That's just me being Debbie Downer. Now, okay. So this has got to be a drive to where they can't go down on a 3rd and or 4th and 3 at the 33 and kick a field goal. This has got to be a drive where you're going down to score a touchdown or you're turning it over on downs. You can't get down on the other side of the field and then kick a little field goal and be down 20-6. Can't do that.
Even though you're getting the ball in the third quarter, you can't do that.
You can't.
You eat up all the time.
You can try to eat up all the time. But
What if they do? What if they manage to eat up all the time? You're still not taking the field goal?
I mean, it's all situational dependent, obviously. I mean, if they have a 4th and 17, you're not going to go for it at the 12-yard line. That doesn't make any sense. Not possible. But if they have a 4th down play and it's really long, you're going to kick the field goal. But you can't go down and have a 4th and 3 at the 33 and attempt a 51-yarder. Can't do that. Not now. Not on this drive. And you've got to get points on this drive, no matter what, though.
You do.
You can't go you can't go down 20-3. We haven't stopped them yet, right? They haven't punted, correct?
No.
They've had the ball 4 times. They've got
touchdown, field goal, field
2
goal.
field goals.
Mm-hmm.
So you haven't stopped them yet. You got to stop them. Josh Harris finally wearing Commanders gear. You own the company.
Is that not? That's like some kind of designer shirt that he's wearing.
His hat's a Commander's hat.
Yeah. All right. Well, that shirt he's wearing is probably more than my house.
Probably.
Someone pointed out to him that he was on the camera there.
Yeah. Straighten up.
Up and away there. 2
There's
and
plenty
24.
of time.
Plenty of time.
The time
Washington is still in this. Yeah. Washington still in this. 2-minute warning plus 3 timeouts.
Yeah. They've got plenty of time, but they need to sustain a drive, if nothing else.
Cannot afford to go 3 and out for the 3rd time this game. Cannot do it.
This is, got to do something here.
Logan Thomas is going to motion.
Times, right?
Yep.
This is their 4th drive. Okay.
Howell looking to pass. Howell ripping this one, and this one's intercepted. Sam Howell looking for Curtis Samuel in the middle. Had Logan Thomas and Curtis Samuel there. Fires this right down the middle, and the defensive back is able to jump the route.
I mean, that was 10 minutes too late.
Washington again on the wrong side of the turnover battle. Great field possession for Fields and the Bears with 2 minutes and 19 seconds. This was going to be a screen pass that's going to be deflected, bringing up 2nd and 10. Chase Young swatting this one down. 2:15. Good job by Chase Young.
I don't believe the first play he threw an interception. I can't believe that happened. And
Stroman with the interception, yeah.
No less.
All right, handoff. Tack or met at the line, still getting about 3 or 4 yards. Deron Payne unable to bring him down at first contact. Bring up 3rd down. Herbert picking up, I think, 4 yards on that. Nope, they'll pick up 3 yards, and that's the 2-minute warning.
All right, so strategy question here.
Yeah.
If they run the ball, if Chicago runs the ball and does not get a first down, do you call timeout if you're Washington to save some time so that Sam can go back out there? And I don't know.
3rd and 7.
Team again.
It's 3rd and 7. If they don't get the first down,
Washington calls timeout.
You take the timeout. Try to give your offense some sort of time on the clock to be able to attempt to put up more than 3 points against the Chicago Bears, the 0-4, the on a 14-game losing streak Chicago Bears.
Yeah. I don't. I'm going to save it. No, I'm not going to save it. This is a game, and I'm not overreacting. This is a game that gets coaches fired if it stays this way. I'm not saying head coaches, but you could find some coaches get fired, some scapegoats, if you will. You can't go into a Thursday night game at home against a team on a 14-game losing streak with all of those guys they have out and get blown out and not do something about it publicly.
Yeah, Quentin, you're not wrong. This shouldn't surprise any of us.
I'm sorry. This is surprising.
This is what we do.
This is not. That's not true. I don't agree with that.
Washington never gets anything easy. They can come back and win this game, and we'll be very, very excited.
Very few teams, organizations have it easy. Think the Eagles have it easy? No.
3rd and 7. Ball is at the 22-yard line.
22. So like the 33.
33-yard line. Yeah, never mind. Field's going to hand this one off to Herbert, who runs this up, and he is going to end up getting a first down as they're just pushing. They're just like, this is unbelievable.
Barton for 15 yards.
Unbelievable how
Cody
far
Barton
Chicago got.
For 15 yards!
Let's see. Herbert's going to take this one off to the left here.
Watch how long he carries Cody Barton. Right there. He's at the 26. And he gets down in like the 17. Yeah. Almost 10 full yards that he carried Cody Barton. Look at this.
Yeah, and actually, it wasn't. I thought the offensive lineman was getting in there and helping out Herbert, but you're absolutely right. Herbert was just using his legs and dragging Cody Barton there. It's going to be 1st and 10. Herbert's going to take this one out to the left. Picks up a few yards here. Washington's going to score 3 points against the Bears in the first half. This is I don't think that, do they even get the ball back? I don't think Washington even gets the ball back at this point. Ran out of bounds, stopping the clock. 2nd and 6. $107 left to go on the clock. Empty backfield for the Bears. Fields surveying the field. Now he's going to try to run this one outside. Chase Young in pursuit. Sliding, and Derek Forrest is thankfully not going to get flagged for jumping over top of him. It's going to bring up 1st and goal. Yeah, Derek Forrest getting very, very lucky as Fields slid right before Derek Forrest was aiming to push him out of bounds. He did stop inbounds. Clock is running. 28 seconds left here. Fields looking to pass. Gets this one away into the middle. That's Komet touchdown.
People are excited about what AI will do for them. We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Butkus, a platform designed to multiply output by training AI with your data. Butkus for business, you can build AI to help coders code fast, customer service respond quicker, and employees handle repetitive tasks in less time. Let's create AI that transforms business with Butkus. IPM.
You're muted, Nathan. I can't hear you.
I was thinking about getting piano lessons. Next year we should all go together.
Yeah.
Hey, Trev, make sure you turn your TV down because we'll get a copyright for the commercials. Yeah. Nathan's still muted. He can't figure it out. This is fun. This is the most entertaining part of this evening is watching Nathan try to figure out how to unmute himself. Come on, Nathan. Third down. Let's get that music going. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, Nathan. You can do it. You can do it, Nathan.
I'm not going to play false start.
False start.
Oh, Nathan.
Come on.
5 more mute minutes. Repeat third down. Stoner.
Nathan's not having fun with it, but it's kind of fun for us just because he's muted.
No idea.
Nathan's microphone issues are like a microcosm of this evening's festivities on the field at FedEx. It's just a goddamn embarrassment what's going on out there. Unbelievable. Let's talk to the folks in the chat because I can't watch anymore.
I don't want to watch. I don't want to talk to them because all they're going to say is things that we don't want to hear and have to read. No,
Rob said no audio. Well, actually, none of us were talking earlier because we were just so disgusted with what we were seeing.
Is it really 27-3?
It's 27-3. Chicago on a 14-game losing streak is beating Washington in FedEx.
FedEx is halfway empty right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Rob says
either the sessions early or they're going home. Looks like Del Rio. But I quit your metaphor. Yeah, I'm done. I missed kickoff. Who got the ball first?
They did.
Okay,
they
so
went right down the field and scored.
All right, babe. I am gonna watch to see if we score in that drive. If we don't, I'm turning the game off. I've already said I'm not watching the rest of this. I'm not doing this. No. And I know people are like, "Oh, stay for the whole thing." I know you guys have to do it because we're streaming, whatever. But like, I can see in your eyes, so you don't want to do it either.
I don't want to be here right now.
No.
I'm like Nelman here. This is absurd.
What did I say last night about Sam Howell? All his picks come at home, and he tries to be cute and force things.
Yeah.
Exactly what just happened. By Greg Stroman, of all people.
I know, right? And the Bears have 2 sacks all year, and they're chasing Sam Howell around like
it's nothing.
Like they don't even have an offensive lineman out there. Like it's flag football where you don't have offensive linemen. And so it's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Sam Howell shotgun takes a 5-step drop, dumps it off short. Gibson catches it, falls down, gets up, gets out of bounds for a 1-yard gain. And here we come now. 1 yard. It brings up 3rd and 9 with 12 seconds left to go in the half. Just hand the ball off and put us out of his. Put us out of our misery for this half. Nathan is back. He had to reboot.
What up, dog? He had to get a new shirt.
I don't even know if his audio works yet.
It's working.
It works, yeah.
It's working.
So it's 3rd and 8 here, and they're going to go ahead and throw it. I don't know why. Sam's going to get pummeled. He dumps it off to Gibby short. Gibby decides to go up the middle. He gets about 10 yards. There's 3 seconds left in the half. Washington will use a timeout. I don't know why. You can't throw a 70, 80-yard Hail Mary.
Yeah, he can.
They're at the
Yeah, he
37-yard line.
What do you
If
mean?
he drops back and throws it, that's a 75-yard throw to the end zone. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to call timeout. They're going to go talk about it, and then he's going to throw a dump off to Gibson again.
Yeah. That's exactly
Why?
what's gonna happen.
Why bother? Somebody's going to get hurt doing that.
Take a knee and go to halftime.
Just hand it off to
I
Rob.
was shocked. I thought that's what they were going to do. I thought it was going to be a kneel down, and everybody was just going to go into the locker rooms and regroup for a second half here. Ball is at the 35-yard line, like you mentioned, Stoner. Sam Howell's got a rocket. Bears only bringing 4. Sam Howell's going to do the short. This is Logan Thomas, who's looking and just pushes forward. Like no plan for the lateral or anything like that. They just wanted to get some positive yards here.
I hope they're booing the shit out of the players. I can't hear them. But listen. Not really.
All right, well, all I gotta say is on the week 6. On the week 6.
If you ever wondered what the demise of Ref the District is, this is it. Because I ain't coming back and doing this again. What good is it to go out and watch this week after week?
Makes no sense.
Just kidding, you know. I love Ref the District. We'll still be here. We'll still talk about this team. We'll talk about getting coaches fired. We'll talk about cutting Cody Barton. We'll talk about benching Emmanuel Forbes.
Yes.
We'll talk about why didn't we draft an offensive lineman in the 2nd round again. People got all mad why we were talking about why they didn't draft an offensive lineman. We're going to talk about Jeremy Reeves and Christian Holmes getting hurt.
Preach it.
We're going to talk about Sam Howell being the worst quarterback in the NFL. He was ranked 30th this week, and people got all pissed off. Well, guess what? He's playing like the 30th ranked quarterback right now.
Preach
so
it.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how overrated Jahan Dotson is. We're going to talk about how B-Rob is a jag. We're going to talk about how Logan Thomas is so old. He's got dinosaur poop on his in his clothes. We're going to talk about how Deron Payne got G'd up so he doesn't feel like rushing anymore. We're going to talk about Chase Young being the only guy who's actually out there, which I never would have said a month ago. And then we're also going to talk about how the first half PFF MVP of the defense, Kendall Fuller, looks like a playground player in this particular game. And then how Tressway probably should just go ahead and retire because he doesn't have it anymore. That's what we're going to talk about on Day After Reckoning.
I want to be there for that because I have an opinion on every single what we're going to talk about topic you just mentioned. You're not wrong.
Metaphor had one in there for you as well there. Dimey Brown dropping the ball.
I mean, that's your boy from college, and you had a disconnect like that. Something you've been waiting for all season, something us fans been waiting for all season, and it's a sold-out game against the Chicago winless Bears, the Bears, and you can't even connect with your boy. That's your boy.
I really wanted, I told you guys this last night on our flagship program. I wanted Friday to be the day the national media talked about Washington.
Oh, they're going to talk about it for sure.
Contenders. I wanted this game to be such a victory for Washington that it wasn't about Eberflus getting fired, which, by the way, he looked very happy because he knows he's likely saved his job here.
Oh, yeah, this game's over.
It's not over. They did lose to
what were they up last week? Were they up 28-0? What were they up?
Something like that.
Yeah, they were up quite a bit last week, but I don't know about
I just don't the play calling is not EB like at all. I don't know what's going on, but these second and long halfback handoff draws to B-Rob is not working. Okay, I don't know. I'm not discrediting EB at all. Still a great hire for us, but right now it looks like Scott Turner's calling the game right now. Not even kidding.
It does, man.
Poor tackling. I mean,
Forbes, what are you doing, bro? You in the NFL, dog. You are in the NFL. These are men you're going against.
Wide open wide receivers.
Yes.
307 total yards for Chicago in the first half.
How many is Washington have?
84.
How
They
many
ran
plays
40 plays to Washington's 21. They had the ball 19 minutes to Washington's just under 11. They ran for 122 yards in the first half.
Yeah.
They were 6 for 9 on third down.
It's just
an absolute demolished, butt whooping embarrassment in that first half. And I can't believe that that's where we are, that's what happened. I can't believe it.
We're right back to the drawing board. I know it's only
right back to the drawing board. You're right.
I know it all. I know it's still early, but right now, when we included the dark cloud front office ownership debacle as, a reason for the dysfunction, it don't matter who we get that's going to run the organization. The product on the field is going to be the exact same until they make some drastic changes. And it should happen in season. If this continues, get rid of them. Get rid of them in season. Be aggressive. Not just be aggressive in getting free agents, but be aggressive in people's jobs and trying to make this team an NFL team. This is ridiculous. Stop worrying about what color uniform we're going to wear and stop posting we're selling out the game. We can't even score a touchdown against a winless NFL team. This is ridiculous. Every year, bro. Every year. It does not matter who we draft, who we get as quarterback, who's calling the plays, who's running the organization. It's the same product every year. I just don't get it.
Bears 6 for 9 on third down conversions.
I can't even name wide receiver 3 on their team.
Is it Ekmus St. Brown? EQ?
Who's the number 2 guy? Oh, I guess
Mooney. Yeah. Goes DJ Moore, Mooney, and then Browns. We got list.
Brian Robinson Jr., 6 rushes for 10 yards. That's it for rushing. I mean, Sam Howell's got a rush, but not on purpose.
I started
14 dropbacks, 7 rushes.
I started Brian Robinson on fantasy because I just expected this to be a big time blowout game.
I put Jahan Dotson in for one of my receivers, and
I put Sam Howell in.
Oh,
you know who I put him in for? You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Josh Allen. No, you don't have Josh Allen.
I'll give you 5 guesses again. Because I love this game. I'll give you 5 guesses of who I put Sam Howell in for.
Kirk Cousins.
No.
Josh Allen. Which league is it?
Justin Herbert.
NFC.
Oh.
I was asking which fantasy league to see if it was ours, but NFC quarterback.
Yes.
Derek Carr.
No.
Purdy.
No.
Ooh, one more. Matt Stafford.
No. I'll give you 5 more. You still won't get it. He's on the field tonight.
Justin Fields.
You sat Justin Fields for Sam Howell. Yeah, Tommy got it.
Oh,
Tommy got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's rough. Hey, EP dumped Justin Fields. And so I was more than happy to give up Daniel Jones to pick up Fields. But I'm starting Patrick Mahomes. So
I care so little about fantasy that I did that just because. Not because I thought, if I thought about it, it'd be because I thought Sam Howell would have a better game than Justin Fields. But the only reason I did it is because I didn't want to root for Justin Fields tonight for my fantasy team. That's how much I care about my fantasy team.
This means the whole slate of Sunday is not going to be fun to watch because we got embarrassed.
Not yet, guys. There's a whole half here. There's a whole half. Someone's got to stay positive.
Nathan, do you want to get muted again?
Yeah, because
we will kick
Did you mute you? By the way, you know what happened? I hit the solo button over here, so I'm on the board, which wiped me out.
You keep that blind optimism up. It's going to be solo tonight for you on this screen.
Washington is going to score a touchdown on their first drive.
I'll take that bet, and I'll bet you my 401k.
Me too. Add my 302k to that.
Yeah. Now we got 703Ks on it.
The Powerball, did someone win the Powerball yesterday?
No.
It was like $1 billion.
$1.4 billion.
All right. I'll have to pick up a ticket tomorrow then.
There's a better chance I win the Powerball than Washington scores a touchdown.
I got to change my shirt for this opening drive.
I'm not going to stop the positives. SMH and Nelman. Washington's going to score a touchdown on their opening drive. Yes, down 17 points, but it's the start. It's the start. Okay.
Did you, Nathan? Let me just ask you a serious question. Okay. And I'm being really serious here. Did you watch the first half? I'm just asking. Or was that like your twin brother, or was it an out-of-body experience?
You had me. I thought it was going to be like
a serious question. Yeah.
It was
I don't know who that was sitting here with me, because it couldn't have been you.
It was not a great first half. Hey now. All right.
I don't.
One bit here, Ben. Okay. I don't sleep on Washington.
Don't Sleep Energy is a proud sponsor of Ref the District. Head on over to don'tsleepenergy.com and enter the discount code DISTRICT to get 10% off your entire order. That's code DISTRICT to get 10% off at don'tsleepenergy.com. Don't Sleep makes you great.
Got to make sure we get our Don't Sleep ad in there for the halftime. So, man, everybody's here. Okay, metaphor. I'm not even that positive. Okay, like it was a bad first half. It was a bad first half. 2 3-and-outs, an interception, only putting up 3 points against the woeful Chicago Bears, giving up 27 points to them as well.
That's the Bears
bad
punter?
First half.
Who's the Bears punter?
I don't know. Haven't seen him yet.
Exactly. You haven't seen him. Yeah. He hadn't even been out there yet. So what did they do? So they scored on every drive in that first half. 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. They didn't turn it over. They didn't
5 drives. One of those was a short field thanks to the interception, and that ended in a touchdown.
Touchdown, right. But they had the ball 5 times and they scored 5. We had the ball 5 times and we scored a field goal.
Can't have that.
Everything was bad about that.
Cannot have that. Sherman was ripping the defensive backs for Washington, said he's getting so mad he might put on tennis shoes and go out there and play in their spot. They were doing so awful.
Yeah, we'll take
Call up Josh Norman too. Get the whole band back together.
Daniel talking like it is. Second half adjustments, okay? Got to get in there.
Still want Sam Howell over Justin Fields, Nathan?
Yes.
That's 2 strikes, Nathan.
That's me being stubborn here.
One more.
It's absolutely me being stubborn here. I appreciate this from James. Although maybe not the statement, but I do appreciate the $5 super chat there. Fire Trevi because he thinks EB is a great hire. What a clown you EB shill. He is. We've not yet.
He is a great hire.
He's put up 30 points in 2 of the games so far. Yeah.
He's fine.
He still has a whole half here. There's a lot to go. A lot of people like Eric Bieniemy. We are fans of him. We want to see more of it. Stoner doesn't like the pass to run, ratio, but
that's what I was going to bring up. They're just going to have to come out and just throw the ball every time and just completely abandon the run. In the second half.
Can't run on this depleted defensive line, lack thereof, or whatever.
Appreciate you, James. Anyway, it's a funny comment, but appreciate you,
Eric. I tell you what, if Washington scores, Eric asking me to wear some burgundy and gold. If Washington scores a touchdown on this, I will go ahead and I'll walk downstairs because I don't have anything here. Here's a screen on 1st and 10. Brian Robinson is still upright. He's going to get a Washington first down. He's still moving. He's still going to go. He's going to make this one all the way down to the 50 before the play is called dead. So opening drive there. I mean, we don't technically do wardrobe changes unless something bad happens. But if Washington scores a touchdown, which they just did a fake to one way and a screen to the other, Brian Robinson doing a lot of work after the catch there.
Nice pancake block by Nick Gates.
I will change into burgundy and gold. I don't have anything here outside of a Washington onesie, and we don't wear that unless we win.
That's safe. That can stay in the closet.
In shotgun, fakes the handoff to Brian Robinson. Sam Howell looking down the middle of the field, takes the easy pass.
Now they had three rushing. Another catch. They had 3 rushing. They had 8 in coverage, so he just dumped it off to Brian Robinson, which is fine. I think that's what Chicago is going to do basically this entire second half. They're going to play deep, and they're going to let Washington have all those little dump offs and use up the clock because it's hard to score 24 points in a half. Yes, I know Chicago did it, but it's hard to do that.
Gibson in motion, going to be empty backfield. Sam Howell immediately throwing this out to Logan Thomas, who gets the first down. That's a Washington first down. All right, one of us is still in this. One of us is still in this. It's all right. You can count on me, folks, to keep the energy and that positive. I mean, I probably went quiet there, not just because my mic issues, but I went quiet for a good minute and a half because I just don't understand what's going on here. Logan Thomas, 5 receptions, 48 yards on the day. Been the most reliable here. I hear a go shout from EP as Terry McLaurin is in motion. Gibson is the running back. It's a fake to him. Sam Howell dumps this off to Antonio Gibson, who has some space there. He's going to get a Washington first down.
2 in a row. Look out. Here we go.
Right. Eric, I know I promised you I'd go change when they score the touchdown here, but you got to understand how difficult it is for me to get up and down steps. So I'm going to. Stoner and Trevor are going to have to carry the show for a while.
All right. So what do we have? First down?
First down.
At the
12 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here.
I'm going to play ahead of you guys, but
yeah, EP yelling as well. This is Sam Howell in shotgun.
We're all on Amazon.
Sam Howell looking to pass. Sam Howell launched this one deep. Terry McLaurin is going to draw the penalty here, as it is going to be pass interference against Terry McLaurin. Moving this ball up. Even if it wasn't in the end zone, it was at the 3-yard line.
I think they gave it to him at the 5, but either way. All right, we're at the 5-yard line. Let's go score a touchdown. Let's get me excited a little bit.
Terry McLaurin doing a little out and up, and then Stevenson getting a little handsy before. That probably should have been at the 3 or 4, but we'll take first and goal here for Washington on their opening drive of the third quarter. Which, by the way, no one reminded me. We are in the third quarter here.
Quarter, Nathan. Make sure you change that.
All right, Sam Howell under shotgun. Brian Robinson. All 3 tight ends in. This is going to be a fake to Brian Robinson. Sam Howell rolling out to his right. He has Cole Turner. He has Logan Thomas for a Washington touchdown.
Contenders. Victory.
All right, I just want to sit here with you guys for that opening drive to see what would happen. Depending on how it goes, I might be back for instant reaction.
I'm sorry, I was singing. What did you say?
Oh, you're good. You weren't really singing. You were just mouthing the words.
Trying.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ahead and say this. What are we doing?
So we're going for 2 here.
Yeah.
I don't know why he waited so long. He hit Cole Turner right in front of him.
All right, word.
So Washington's going to go for 2. It's 27-9. I wish Nathan would not have left the music up when he left.
I was going to say.
It off. Oh, I guess we can mute him. So, all right, so they're going for 2. Howell is rolling out again. He's jumping around. He's looking. He's going to dive into the end zone, and he gets the 2 points.
Rolling
So
down
Washington is
16
now
now.
up 27-11. I also do not have access to change the score, but it is now 27-11. Ron's a little bit fired up. Good job by Howell throwing the touchdown. That was actually a really nice throw to Logan Thomas for the touchdown.
Was.
They went down. And they only used 3 minutes, and they scored a touchdown. And I got a little bit more pep in my step now. I'm a little bit better.
I'll get that little bit pep if our defense makes them punt right.
Agreed. All right, time to tease back a little bit. All right. Talking all that dumb S all night. EB's in his bag. I mean, in that drive, I don't know if he was in his bag. There wasn't a whole lot going on there. He just Howell went back to pass 5 times or whatever. So
yeah, and Chicago played 10 yards off our receivers. So.
Yeah. But anyway, all right, here we go. Let's go. Leo said, let's go. All right, I'm in it. Yeah, he had a guy open early. He did. He had Cole Turner right in front of him. I don't know why he waited so long. All right, so let's see what else we got in here. Yes, we will update. Nathan actually has control of the scoreboard, and he went to do a change before he updated it because he promised somebody that he would change his shirt if they scored a touchdown. So he went to do that. Let's see. What do we got? Let's see. Come on, Nathan. Where are you? Defense needs don't sleep. That is the truth. And as Nelman says, that was good offensive drive. Let's see if the defense also wakes up. Joseph talking about the screens. Absolutely. Commandalorian. We need a turnover to get back in this thing. As Nathan agrees, Nathan Floor agrees. Defensive turnover. Jay would really like that score to be changed. We're working on it. Nathan's working on it. He'll do that as soon as he sits down and puts his headphones on. The people have spoken. They really want that score changed. So he is now changing it. It is 11. Okay, just making sure you knew that. I didn't know if you saw that. Todd said, nope, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. EP, yeah, sorry. The EP's actually behind us, so I happen to catch the 2-point conversion attempt down there. But I am now in Eric. I'm now in some burgundy and gold for you to get it going here.
All right.
Washington,
so what do you think?
Scoring
27-11.
Only down 16 points. That's 2 touchdowns and 2 point conversions.
Yes.
Right.
You got to get the defense has got to do something.
3 and out at the minimum. Get a turnover here.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
By the way, Nathan, you had an opportunity to win my 401k, but you didn't take the bet. So,
yeah, well, it's empty anyways from some of the bets you made last year. Joey Sly, his kick is up and away. You can't say you get it back when you bet it all, you lose it, and then you're like, well, I bet my 401k again. You got $0, Stoner.
I continue to put into it. So, all right, they've absolutely got to
make a stop.
Get to him.
Doesn't have to be a 3 and out, but it can't be like a 8 and out.
Force them to punt.
Yeah, we need to see what their punter looks like.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal, touchdown.
I know, right? That is quite impressive for an 0-14.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at 25. Mooney in motion. Fields going to run this one out to the right. He's going to stop. He's going to look to go. Chase Young is caught flat-footed. And this one is going to go forward for just about a yard or two as Justin Fields wisely decides getting hit is not a great career decision.
And in the past, DJ Moore could have made that blindside block and probably got Fields to go a little bit further, but he knew better. See right there. And that allowed that forced Fields to go back inside.
Only a gain of 1 there. Lots of running, 1 yard. Tire him out. 2nd and 9. Mooney in motion again. Fields in shotgun. Gets the snap. Fakes this push out and runs it himself. He's got some space on the left-hand side. Derek Force is going to push him out of bounds after a first down. This is where his legs can be dangerous. Bears better go on a 12-game winning streak if we're going to lose this bad to them. You can't play the Eagles that good and then come around and turn out this time. Come on, Washington. Fields, all the time in the world, finally dumps this one, but it is knocked. Cam Curl almost in the like really close to that one. Knocks the ball down even further there, bringing up 2nd and 10.
It's amazing what pressure can do.
It is, right?
Montez Sweat working on Darnell right here. Tries to get around him, gets a hand up.
Payne put a little punishment on Fields.
Good.
Nice holding, but, hey, we don't call it. I mean, look at – I think that was Ridgeway getting – he had his arm wrapped around
2nd and 10. Fields looking to pass. Gets this one to DJ Moore, and that's Emmanuel Forbes with the quick tackle, bringing up 3rd down.
This is a huge 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your soundboard, but it's like muffled. Can't even hear it.
Can't even hear that?
I mean, every once in a while you hear like a drum or something.
Interesting.
I mean, it's been like that all night. Not just now. All right, 3rd and 5. Let's go.
5.
Let's make something happen here. Let's get a little chase action.
Fields in shotgun. Play. He's looking to his right. He's going to get almost. He's going to dump this one, and this was either on the ground. No good. They're going to say this was not caught. Herbert, however, looks injured as he slid to the ground to try to catch this one.
Weird.
That didn't look good.
4th and 5. I think they kept the offense out there.
No way.
No, it did. He's still down.
Yeah, Herbert's still down. Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat causing some pressure there. So
I don't want to see
this. Yeah. So Herbert tried to make the stop and he rolls up over his own ankle.
It's FedEx turf.
Oh, stop.
Blows out.
It's new turf.
That's true.
It's new turf. They've got new groundskeepers. They've been working on new grass.
All right, gentlemen. I'm
All
going to make my exit right
Trev.
now. Depending on how this goes, I will be back for instant reaction.
All right.
I work tomorrow. What time are you guys planning on doing DAR tomorrow?
Probably 3-ish.
Yeah, I'll be hidden in the work. So
all right.
All right. Trev, thanks for joining us here.
I'll be on Twitter.
Everybody who likes seeing Trev, make sure you get into and hit that like button.
Yeah.
Everybody loves seeing Trev back here. So
what's going on?
Get in there. Get in there and hit that like button for Trev. Trev, thanks for joining us.
I love you, bros.
We're coming back to win this game. We're coming back to win this game.
All right.
All
right. Peace, guys.
Later.
All right. Well, thanks to everyone who's sticking around with us. Washington down 27-11. Khalil Herbert rolled up on his ankle.
Or his knee. I can't quite tell, but that did not look good.
Yeah. I was thinking that the ankle, the way that his leg was bending, but
yeah,
it's unlikely we'll see Herbert for the rest of the game. Johnson's been doing a great job. Fields is starting to get his carries on the ground as well. Washington holding on third down.
Yep. I'm assuming that they're going to kick it, that they're going to punt it.
They're right about midfield. It looked like Justin Fields had gone back out there, but I think it might have been also going over to check on Herbert for the injury. So
yeah. Well, let's see, where actually are they here? Let me refresh this and I can see what yard line they're on. So they've gone 20 yards and they started at the 25, so they're at the 45. So that they're their own 45 right now.
They'll punt. They should punt
that.
Yeah,
That'd
they'll punt
crazy.
this one.
Didn't they have a real boneheaded play last week when they didn't kick a field goal or something like that? I don't remember.
Yep.
What their situation was. So they should have kicked a field goal, but they went for it. I think you can't do that again. You have to punt.
Metaphors, right? Should have had a sack there. Herbert is walking off on his own. He's going to hit into the blue tent there. This is the punt formation for the Bears. From the 45-yard line, this punt is up. And Crowder's going to have time to return this one. He's going to run all the way across the field here. He has some open space. He's going to get pushed out of bounds.
Is there a flag? No flag?
No flag.
All right.
Corner was turned and a good run back there for Crowder. Jamison Crowder showing his worth here. And Washington is going to start this one not pinned up against their own end zone, which was the fear there with that punt.
All right. So only 5.5 minutes have elapsed here in the third quarter. And this is Washington's second possession. And they scored a touchdown on their first. Something good happens here. Something good's going to happen in this game.
All right. 1st and 10, ball at the 30. Brian Robinson motioning back next to Sam Howell, who's in shotgun. Sam Howell looking to pass. Gets this one away quickly to Logan Thomas, who gets rocked, but gains 6 or 7 on the play.
All right. I like
Second and short. Again, keep the movement. Let's go.
I wouldn't mind seeing a hurry-up offense here, just to kind of change it up a little bit, but they haven't done that. I don't think they need to in terms of the time. And
there's still plenty of time.
Yeah, but I just think I'd like to see that kind of change things up, get those D-line.
9 minutes left to go here. 2nd and 3. Empty backfield as Antonio Gibson motions all the way wide.
Wow.
Sam Howell looking to pass, gets this one away. First down catch by Logan Thomas. He's holding on to it, and he is being thrown forward.
No,
that they had got freaking.
How about a little how many bazillion times do you call motion is stopped? What's that stupid term?
Forward motion.
Forward motion was stopped 100 times. Unbelievable. That's it. That's it. You can't recover from that. You see what I mean? He's not going forward. And he's not out of bounds. They didn't call forward progress. That's a good strip and a good recovery. Yep, they got it. If they don't call forward progress, then you can't do anything about it.
Second turnover for the night for Washington. Logan Thomas fumbling. Fields, again, plenty of time to pass. He does finally get taken down by Jonathan Allen.
That's 3 sacks, by the way, so we win that. Yay. Nathan the Stoner win that one.
Jonathan Allen fighting past a couple of defenders here, getting to Justin Fields and making Justin Fields field this one. This one was a suplex right into the ground. That one's got to hurt. 2nd and 15. Ball just around midfield now. DJ Moore in motion. Fields.
That's a
quickly throwing this
those
one.
Guys. Yeah, that's
this will be going backwards. Yeah. As Mooney Mooney was, you might decline it actually. Bring up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, I
Seems like
decline
the
it.
right idea rather than 2nd and 20. Legal procedure is what I think that they're going to be calling here. As DJ Moore was still in motion.
No foul.
No foul.
Yeah.
It was a legal shift is what they were looking at.
Wasn't the other receiver moving backwards? He's moving backwards.
Yeah, Mooney was moving backwards to talk to DJ Moore.
How is that not illegal procedure?
There's definitely, it's 3rd and 15. I mean, you declined it anyways.
Right. But I don't get that.
Here we go. Empty backfield. Washington showing some pressure, and Chase Young is gonna jump.
That was on.
They're gonna call false start. False start. All right, we're seeing it go. Rolling. All right. So every time I see the false start motion, that's what I think about is a little bit rolling.
All right, R.I.P. Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Rolling on a river.
Washington needing to get this ball back after Logan Thomas fumble. 3rd and 20. Defense getting loud.
Chicago
can hear the clapping. Mooney in motion.
They get half of this.
Now Chase Young is forcing some pressure. Gonna have to throw this one away.
All right.
Bringing up 4th down. Chase Young getting in there.
All right. Defense is showing up in the second half. I mean, the offense was moving it, if not for that turnover.
And I'm Stoner. I just don't understand how you don't call that play dead prior to the fumble. There was several times where he wasn't moving forward, and they just don't call it.
Right. I agree 100%. How many times has that been called? The forward progress was stopped.
Chase Young is a force. Here's the punt. Jameis Crowder with a good return. He's waving this one off. This is going to bounce Washington's way, but still be down around the 16 or 17 yard line.
Did you know that if they touch it, right? You know, that first guy touched it and then it was still moving around or whatever, that Washington can run in there and pick it up. And no matter what happens, even if they fumble it, if Washington fumbles it, Washington still retains the ball. That's a really weird rule. That's why you see those guys are often like pushing a guy to see if he'll accidentally hit his foot, because then there's no accountability. I don't know if that's the right word. Washington could then just pick it up and do whatever they want with it, because even if they fumble it, they still get to keep it. It's a weird rule. I don't know.
Rob asking, why doesn't Logan Thomas just fall? I mean, he was trying to. I will say I saw immediately with this, and this isn't revisionist history here, the way he was holding the ball was a little too far away. It was like he was holding it in his gut instead of up tight. And I was worried that was going to happen, but it looked like they had called the play dead by the time he started falling backwards and let go of the ball. But afterwards, the whistle wasn't blown and everything. So they're fighting for yards. They're trying to get back into this game. A touchdown and an extra point makes this a 9-point game, which with plenty of time left.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, these turnovers are just killing this team right now. And I think if we go back, if I'm looking right now, anyway, if I'm looking at what the turning point of this game is right now, was that spot on Washington's first possession when Logan Thomas looked like he got the first down and didn't. And then they got stopped on 3rd and short and had to punt it. That's the turning point. Who knows what would have happened?
You sure?
Yeah. What happened if they gave him that first down and they went down and just kicked field goal, let's just say, and it was 7-3, and it's a completely different game. But good on the defense, at least for these first 2 possessions, that they've been able to force a punt. And offensively, they were moving the ball, Just unfortunately had the turnover by Logan. So let's see if they can continue to move the ball. I'd like to see a screen right here. First down screen.
First down screen. Herbert is taped up. It was his ankle.
He Dunsky. He's Dunsky. You don't put him back
Logan
out.
Thomas in motion, stays in the slot. Brian Robinson, the running back. This is going to be a throw. It's a quick throw out to Brian Robinson, who makes the first guy miss. He's going to move up and get 6 yards on this one.
Now, that was a good decision because they did have a blitz and had a guy running free right at Howell, and Howell got rid of it to his check down. Got a guy out in space, made a move. Nice 6 yards.
It's 7 yards. It's like going to be 2nd and 3.
Nice. You don't put Herbert back out there if you're Chicago. That would be
Gibson
dumb.
motioning out wide, empty backfield.
5 receivers.
Sam Howell, look for the quick throw here. Sam Howell going to launch this one to Gibson, who catches this and makes the first guy miss and pushes forward to the 35 of Chicago. That's a Washington
first down. All right. Nice throw, by the way. Right in the bucket. Beautiful throw from Sam Howell. Under pressure, dropped it right in the bucket.
Gibson on Brisker, catches this. Brisker runs by Gibson. Gibson gets a few extra yards on this. Time to throw, 2.7 seconds. On the money.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep moving.
All right.
Washington still in this. 1st and 10. Ball at the 35. Howell looking to throw. Launches this one to Dotson right in the middle. This is going to be another Washington first down. Some swagger coming from these Washington wide receivers now. They're getting into it, getting into rhythm. Nice quick pass here as Dotson just goes straight into the middle of the field. Man, just a great ball.
Yeah, that was in a very small window, and he put it right in there. All right, let's go. Let's keep this going now.
All right, 10 passes this half, 0 rushes, 1st and 10. Antonio Gibson motions to the running back position. Sam Howell going to throw this one. Sam Howell is not going to feel the pressure and takes a sack. Just didn't see the pressure coming.
Such a drive killer, man. That's a huge drive killer.
This one's going to come from the cornerback position. This is actually,
I mean, they disguised it well, but oh my God, Logan was open. Everybody was open.
Stroman adding a sack to his interception earlier. That was a 9-yard loss there. 2nd sack of the game. Sam Howell, quick pass out to Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson staying upright. Going to bring up 3rd and long here as he gets down to the 23-yard line.
You kick a field goal if it's 4th and 9. I mean, it's going to be like 3rd and 12 here. What if he throws an incomplete pass? Do you kick a field goal? I think I do. Make it 27-14.
Yeah.
I think I take the points if it's 4th and 12. If it's 4th and 4, I might go for it.
3rd and 12 now. Brian Robinson, the running back. Sam Howell in shotgun. Sam Howell looking to pass. Sam Howell has some time. Now he's going to look to run. He's going to run right into the center. He's still upright. He does make one fake bump. He's going to keep moving. He's trying to fight for the first down. He's going to be 2 yards shy, bringing up 4th down now.
You go for it.
Well, Sam Howell walking. Where's he going to? Here?
Oh, they're kicking. I would have gone for this. They're kicking.
So Sam Howell avoiding the sack. I'm trying to see what he was thinking here. So he thought the middle of the field was open, started the run, avoids the sack, does one fake pump there to get there, runs into who was it that he ran into? Ends up being 3 yards shy of it. Here's the kick. It is up. It is away. Washington with 14 points now, 27-14 here in the third quarter, 3:17 left to go. Still needs another defensive stop.
I don't know if I like that, Nathan. I don't know if I like kicking it there.
I'm okay with the points right now.
It's 4th and like 2, man. It's not
3.
4th and 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's 27. You're down 27 to let. No, I'm going.
I think the points are fine there. You need a defensive stop. If you get a defensive stop and a touchdown,
you're
it's
still down 2 scores.
Yeah, but it's 27-21 if you get a stop and another touchdown.
Yeah.
You're not guaranteed to score and then do a 2-point conversion there either. You probably just take 7 points there.
Let me go see if somebody has like the analytics, what they're supposed to do. Let's see. No, that's not.
Don't hate it the way the team has been playing so far.
Pontoon Ron, cruise ship Ron. Let's see. Kayak Ron. I got cruise ship Ron, kayak Ron, and pontoon Ron. And riverboat Ron my ass. Let's see. Nobody's talking about the analytics.
Jermaine rather, saying should have went for it.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Omar wants Stoner as defensive coordinator.
Hey, Omar, that's my guy. Let's keep that up there for a little while. Let's speak it into existence.
The Commandalorian first saying it's a take of 3 halves, and then corrects themselves to a tale of 2 halves.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's a little deflating to only, to kick that field goal there. I think it's just a little deflating.
I mean, like I said, you gotta get a defensive stop here again. Where's the strip sack, right?
Yeah.
And you got something like that.
Herbert's probably not going to be back in the game, so one of their big threats is out. Stopped him twice. I mean, okay. If they go down and kick a field goal, then
then you're under pressure. Then you're down 16 points, and that's the thing, right? So then you need a touchdown and 2-point conversion, touchdown, 2-point conversion again. So,
right.
Taking the field goal, I think, was fine. Your defense has to hold up, though. The defense has to hold up for that decision to be sound, right? That's what I think he's showing. He's showing faith in the defense and Jack Del Rio to have made these adjustments for the second half here to be different. And so far, Chicago hasn't been able to move the ball. They got great field possession off the Logan Thomas fumble and haven't been able to do it.
Okay.
Mooney in motion, here. Fields in shotgun, does hand this or fakes the handoff to Herbert, by the way.
How about blindside Fuller?
Nah. Gonna get the tackle here.
Gain of about 4. If Washington gets the ball before the end of the third quarter, then I'll start believing. But if we start the fourth quarter and Chicago still has it, then that's trouble.
DJ Moore is next to Fields and shotgun. Now he's going to motion out. Empty backfield. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 20 or 31-yard line. Snap is high. Fields is going to get this one.
God.
And
How
Jamie
does that
Davis
happen?
is going to tackle him.
I mean, it's their night.
He gets the first
It's
down.
their night.
Everything is bouncing their way. That snap was so high, and Justin Fields has to literally stick his hand up just to deflect it back to himself.
And it comes right to him.
Right to him.
And he goes right up the middle for a first down.
If he does not get that hand on that, that's the play I was talking about. That's the defensive play you needed.
Yeah. Herbert's back in the game, by the way.
Yeah, he was in on that first play here. So it's now 1st and 10. Montez Sweat, Chase Young in there. It's going to be pitch out to Herbert. Herbert's going to just fall down.
He can't.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the last we're going to see of Herbert.
Yep.
Khalil Herbert tried to plant and drop to the ground. We're not going to see him again.
No.
I think he wanted to be back in there. That's why he got it taped up. He said, no, I can do this. And he could have planted and tried to get a few yards there. He planted and immediately just collapsed. He was just like, nope, we're just going to stop.
See, they're already milking the clock, and they haven't completed a pass this half either.
Nope. 2nd and 10. We'll see if they continue that. Here we go. Snap high again. Fields is going to look to throw this one. It is going to be Forbes missing this, and DJ Moore is still up. No, they're going to call him back that he stepped out of bounds there. Forbes gambling, trying to knock this one down. Looked like he was right there. Ball gets by him. Moore with a little push. And we are very fortunate that they called him stepping out of bounds. That was a house call. Oh, Forbes was just barely missed that one. 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Handoff now to the running back, who is
4th quarter.
Blassinane. And that's going to bring the end of the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 7, that was a gain of 3. We'll see if they think about running. I doubt they will. 3, 2, 1, end of the 3rd quarter. Washington down 27-14 here. Big play to DJ Moore puts Chicago in positive territory, and
Bio break
is getting disappointed. He's going to go ahead and hit that bio break, probably because he's been drinking a lot of Don't Sleep energy.
When I'm live streaming Commanders games with my boys on Ref the District, I got to keep my energy level up, way up, over 100 at all times.
Go! Kick 6, baby! Get in there! Yes, sir! That's a pick! That's a pick!
And the best way to do that is with the official energy drink of Ref the District, Don't Sleep Energy Drink.
Don't Sleep supports those who believe in themselves. Head on over to don'tsleepenergy.com and enter the discount code DISTRICT to get 10% off your entire order. That's code DISTRICT to get 10% off at don'tsleepenergy.com.
Don't sleep makes you great. Let's go.
Don't Sleep Energy, the official energy drink of Ref the District. So if you find your energy way down, George, make sure you head out to don'tsleepenergy.com. Use the code DISTRICT. Get yourself some Don't Sleep Energy. It makes you great. I mean, that's what Forbes needs, Sean. Forbes is being picked on quite a bit here the last couple of weeks. That one I felt like DJ Moore got a little bit of a push off of. Forbes was right there. Like he was just missing that pass defense there for Washington, but kind of like what a lot of people think with the sacks, right? Like if your pressure isn't good enough, if you're just there, it's not good enough. You need to get there. So Washington defense definitely needs to step up here. Off to another world. Had to leave, by the way. This is the comment I was looking for. I had to get out of there. So many fans are selling their tickets. Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, they're only 2-3, but you were supposed to win this one. They're not 2-3, by the way. They're 2-2. The game is still at hand here. If they lose this one, they'll be 2-3. But the problem is this was supposed to be a win. And if you win this one big, you win against Atlanta, you win against the Giants. You go back to hosting Philadelphia with some more, oomph there. The script talk, right? I said if Manuel Forbes got a pick 6, I was going to say there was a script, but Omar flipping the script on us here, saying the NFL was hyping Bears all summer. They need to write a win into their scripts. Yeah, they were media darlings. 2nd and 7 here. Going to be a handoff. Washington stopping this one after a gain of about 2 yards.
Wardrobe change, by the way.
Yeah, nice. It's a little.
See what happens here.
3rd wardrobe change of the night. 2 for
Second.
Stoner, 1 for me.
Oh, 3rd. Yeah.
Actually, it's the 4th because I actually changed twice as well.
That's
So
true.
because I had to throw off the Tressway jersey. 3rd and 5 for this Washington defense. Herbert is out for Chicago. It's going to be a fake to the other one. Looking for it all here. Just missing DJ Moore.
Danny Johnson in there.
Danny Johnson on coverage, by the way. Yeah.
Forbes on the bench.
Again, time to throw. Danny Johnson sticking with DJ Moore, but this one, if it's on target, is another touchdown. Thankfully not. And Washington will still be in this one here in the 4th quarter as the kick, which is a 43-yard field goal, is up, and it is good.
I'd like to see, maybe I'll go back and look. Has a kicker missed against Washington this year? Can you recall any kicker missing any kick against Washington this year?
I don't think so.
It's not anything to, a big deal. I'm just curious. It just seems like, Jake Elliott was special teams player of the week last week because of all the kicks he made against Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just curious.
Yep. Tommy
Anybody
T,
remember one?
30 points.
Yeah.
Given up again. Even if you try to wash away some of the points that the offense has given up, that's just not good. Not good here.
There's no more. There's just no more excuses for Del Rio. No more explaining things away.
They essentially have to they have to go to Atlanta and they have to hold Atlanta to like 10 points.
Well, what makes you think they can?
I'm not saying I think they can. I'm saying that's what they're going to have to do for Jack Del Rio to make amends for how bad this defense has started. And I don't get it. I don't get it. This is 4th year for Jack Del Rio. A lot of the same people are coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get you're starting a rookie out there as one of your cornerbacks, but even that's a choice. All right,
points.
Has it in him. He's 20 for 24, 206 yards, a touchdown, an interception to start the 2-minute drive. Now's the time to play championship football as we look at Magic Johnson heavily chewing that gum. Antonio Gibson is in, and I expect him to get most of the snaps going forward for the pass blocking. Sam Howell looking to throw. Sam Howell is going to squeak away and stay upright. He's going to get some positive yards here. He's going to make about 5 yards on this one, but takes a big hit to do so. It's not a loss. It could have been a sack, and he stays upright. Washington having only given up 2 sacks so far. 2nd and 2. Sam Howell again looking to pass. Pressure getting there. Sam Howell is going to launch this one out. That's going to be Terry McLaurin for a Washington.
Don't.
Wait to see what that is. The flag on the field. I believe that's going to be on Chicago. And
illegal contact. That's not a call, Mr. Referee. This is not a call. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's first down for Washington. 13:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Down 16 points. Sam Howell looking to bring back Washington into this game. He's going to move to his right. He throws this one across the middle. This is going to be Pringle, who's going to get another Washington first down. Good movement by Sam Howell. Finding the open wide receiver.
At least they're moving fast. Looks like they're going no huddle.
I almost didn't like how much Pringle moved that one backwards. Ball about midfield here. Sam Howell again looking to pass. Gets this one. Man, did Pringle slip and fall?
Yeah.
Stevenson, the defensive back there, but Pringle was already on the ground when that ball was being delivered. Quick decision. Clock stopped. 12:42. 2nd and 10. First missed pass of the second half there for Sam Howell.
Have they still not run it in the second half? I don't think they have they?
Cole Turner in motion. Sam Howell looking to pass again. Sam Howell launching this one down the middle. This is caught. That is Jameson Crowder, and there is another penalty here. Jameson Crowder going to be, I think, just shy of the first down, but the flag here should go against Chicago.
No foul. First down.
All right.
No foul. And
no foul. First down. Excellent. We'll take it. All right. Sam Howell dishing it out now to pretty much anybody who's out there, because Jameson Crowder and Pringle were not on my bingo card today. 10 first downs this half. Washington moving the ball. 12-19 and counting. Sam Howell and shotgun. Brian Robinson is back. Sam Howell's going to have to throw this one into the dirt. Brian Robinson was the looking for the screen there, but it was defended well. So Sam Howell doing what he needs to do and just throwing it into the grass. Yeah, good read there by the linebacker. And Gates probably just needs to do a better job blocking that one here. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Sam Howell has some time, launches this one up deep. He's got Logan Thomas, who's gonna just barely miss this one. 3rd and 10. Brisker and Stevenson waving to the fans. Bye-bye. Logan Thomas, it's in his grasp and just doesn't complete the catch. All right, you're in 4th down territory now for sure. You can't take a field goal. You gotta keep this one moving. You can't punt. There's just not enough time here. 12:03 to go. Ball at about the 40-yard line. Sam Howell is just going to take what the defense gives him. De'Ami Brown is going to get a Washington first down.
First down. Good play from Sam Howell. Using a lot of clock here.
Good run by De'Ami Brown. It's now at the 28-yard line. Sam Howell looking to pass. He throws this one up in the middle. He catches Curtis Samuel for another Washington first down. Now we got 1st and goal.
Chicago had a guy literally running onto the field as they snapped it from the sideline. He was smart. He ran down the sideline out of bounds until he got onside and then ran onto the field while the snap was coming. That was kind of funny. So they only had 3 rushers on that instead of 4.
Antonio Gibson here as the running back. Sam Howell going to run out to his right. He launches this one, and good defensive play. Thomas unable to get this one. Hicks was able to disrupt the pass to Logan Thomas. 10:58, 2nd and goal. A little rollout action that we've been expecting as Logan Thomas rolls out to the right with Sam Howell, and Hicks just gets in front of this one. One rush, 9 passes. 2nd and goal. Gibson, the running back. Dimey Brown in motion. Sam Howell cocking this one back and is just behind Dimey Brown.
It was not a good throw.
Not a good throw.
He had him. Dimey ran a great route on that play. Faked it outside, came back inside, and Sam threw it right on the break, but threw it behind him. I don't know if there was a guy inside that forced the throw a little behind him, but what a great route. Look at this route.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you throw that at his gut. That's a touchdown, Washington.
This is 4 down territory. You're not kicking a field goal here.
No, yeah. As I mentioned even earlier, and you gotta go for it here. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Sam Howell gonna throw the back wide open is Curtis Samuel. Of course, they're gonna go for 2. Washington down 10. Just good route running.
All right, 2-point conversion here.
All right, Antonio Gibson, the running back. Curtis Samuel in motion. Sam Howell looking to throw. Sam Howell is going to find pressure. Sam Howell's going to eat this one. I don't think this is – I think they're going to call him down. We'll see what the actual call is. Sam Howell was trying to launch that one up just in desperation here.
They called it forward progress.
Yeah.
So you're still down 10.
All right. Still time. 10 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Defensive stop. 3 and out. 3 and out and a touchdown. And you're only down 3 points. Yeah, I agree, Metaphor. Where was that forward progress earlier with Logan Thomas? And I also agree, Metaphor probably should have just pulled that one and ran earlier. Make that decision. He looked like he wanted to throw it even after he tucked it. That's right. Tommy T, speak it into existence. Turn over. Where's that strip sack? Washington has 3 sacks on the day. It's probably not going to get another good opportunity for a sack as I expect Justin Fields to run it. I expect whoever else is out there because Herbert is not.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's going to be a lot of running. They're going to milk that clock best they can.
Chicago knows that their enemy is the clock right now. They've got a 10-point lead, and the worst thing that can happen to them right now is give Washington enough time. Now, smarter offensive coordinators will mix up still and give some short passes, but that's not really the strength of Chicago.
We go back and look at the all 22. I'm going to make a note of that. Nick Gates, who we love because of his grit, maybe not so much
his attitude. Talent. Yeah, his attitude's what has him in our good graces.
He came in on that 2-point conversion, and the guy who intercepted it and was going to the ground, and Nick Gates came in and just pummeled him right in the head. Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Is this not cool like the Ridgeway slam that you didn't like?
No, the Ridgeway slam was kind of okay. Was unnecessary, but it was okay. But he had no reason to just smash into the guy's head.
Yeah. The question here is next touchdown. Washington's going to score another touchdown. Next touchdown, do you go for 1 or 2?
Yeah, I think the analytics say you're supposed to go for 2.
Go for 1. If you go for 2 and you miss it, you need a touchdown.
Right.
A field goal at least since it's overtime if you go for 1.
I know. I think Green Bay did that earlier in the year in that game. They were down. I don't even remember who it was against, but they were down and they did that same thing and got the 2-point conversion. And then all they needed was a field goal to win, and they did. I think it was the very first game, maybe the second game. But let's see here if they actually show the end of this play. He's got guys open. Now he's going too early. Watch. Right there.
Yeah, Gates was going
right
for
his
this
head.
Nelman asking, could Logan Thomas's forward movement not be challenged? Unfortunately, no. So 1, they called it a turnover, so it's automatically going to be reviewed anyways. And then 2, forward progress is one of those things that cannot be reversed. No. So snap was high. Running back goes forward for about 5 yards here.
You know they're running it. They just got to load up on the in the box.
You gotta be able to stop the run. I know Justin Fields is threatening to run too, but you can't give up big yards here. Herbert gonna finish the day with 76 yards off of 10 rushes. I expect him not to come back in with that ankle. I mean, I'm telling you, he tried to cut and he knew it was no good.
Keep an eye on those shotgun snaps from that backup center.
They're very high. They're very, very high. 2nd and 5 here now. Snap good. Fields is going to keep this, and Fields is going to get taken down by both Cam Curl and a solid tackle there by
Danny Johnson.
I
think that was Danny Johnson, not 100%. But that was a really good tackle from Danny.
Yep, it was Danny Johnson. Very solid, getting down. Cam Curl helping clean it up, bringing a 3rd down. 3rd and 2.
Gotta have a stop here. Gotta
make them go backwards. Chicago has to be more than willing to still run this because they know the clock is ticking here. You got some motion here. Fields and shotgun. Snap is low. Fields looking off to his right. He is going to pass this one. This one's going to be pass defended. Clock is going to stop. Benjamin St. Juice locking it up on 4th
down.
On 3rd down. No flag.
No flag. I was hesitating.
Chicago gonna have to punt this one.
I was waiting. I was hesitating because I think they could have called flag on that too.
Ooh, he was there early.
Yeah, he was there early. That's twice St. Juice got away with one.
Oh, I think actually the ball might have been tipped by Cam Curl.
Oh, if it was, then that changes everything.
Doesn't matter. 4th and 2. Gill out here to punt for Chicago. Snap is away. Punt is away. Jameson Crowder with a good return earlier. He's going to fair catch this one about the 19-yard line.
Lots of time left, Nathan. 9:13 to go.
9:13. You go down and you score this in 4 minutes. You're right in here.
Right. Still got all 3 timeouts, right? They haven't taken a timeout.
All 3 timeouts. Yeah, off to another world. The ball was tipped. Yeah, it looked like Cam Curl might have gotten a tip on that one. Juice might have been able to catch it if Juice was looking backwards. I'm still going to lock it up. There, but yeah, Juice got away with one, I think, and he was not quite paying attention. Yeah, metaphor, why all this stress? It's Washington. Sam Howell, let's go. Engineer. A 4th quarter comeback. We talked about this on our flagship program. Sam Howell, does he have that clutch in him? He's having a strong second half. Can he continue doing it?
Yeah, he's been very good in the second half. He's been good the whole game except for the one interception, which was brutal.
Was not a great not a
and
great one.
gave them, but they only got 3 points off that drive, or did they get that touchdown? Because that was second half, right? So
This
they only got
first
the
half.
3 points.
That was
right?
that was the 2-point that was the 2-minute drive. So that was a touchdown that they got off of that.
Okay, so they did get. Yeah, you're right.
Now, Stoner,
Mm-hmm.
9+ minutes, a little nine and some change here to go in the fourth quarter. You're down 10.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Bieniemy, is the run game back in this?
No,
You think
I
you
don't-
just got to pass?
I think you do. That's what's been successful. You've gotten 2 touchdowns here in the second half because of that. They got 2 or 3. What's the score? They got 20 points. They had 3, so they, 2 touchdowns here in the second half by throwing the ball. They have not run the ball one time in the
They
second
did.
half.
They ran once on that drive.
No.
Quarterback
Brian
keeper?
Robinson. I mean, on
As a
not on
quarterback.
purpose.
Yeah.
Sam Howell has run the ball twice in the second half, but not on purpose. Brian Robinson Jr. still has 6 rushes for 10 yards, which is what he had at the end of the half. And now Sam Howell has 35 attempts. We're going to start closing in on some of our Sam Howell bets. The 300 yards. He's got 275. He's got 2 touchdowns. He might end up with 3. McLaurin's at 13 receiving yards. Ladies, Logan Thomas, Gibson, Robinson are your 3 leading receivers. So those are all short
everything
passes.
everything underneath here.
Yep. All right.
First and 10, 9:13 to go.
Drive the
Ball
game
at
here.
the 20-yard line. Curtis Samuel in motion into the slot. Antonio Gibson, the back.
Russian
Sam
forward.
Howell looking to throw. He's going to dump this off to Gibson. And again, Brisker with the waving. I'm not sure what this is. What is this? What is this?
It's a Bears thing. Whatever. Brisker should be a commander.
Nick changing our slogan a little bit. It's no longer run the ball. It's pass the ball.
That's true. That's true.
2nd and 10.
They're only rushing 4, and they're creating problems. They're not running free, but they're creating problems. Now they're
Looks like they're going to try to
threatening
blitz here.
2 or 3 guys.
They are going to bring
They
a bunch. Can Sam Howell throw this one? He does get this one away. This is going to be caught by Curtis Samuel for Washington. First down.
First down.
Sam Howell getting up a little
Ooh, he's
limpy
limping.
there.
Curtis Samuel was ready for the hot read. Sam Howell was not, but he did get it to him late.
Ball at the 35. Sam Howell looking to pass. Sam Howell's going to have to avoid the rush. Sam Howell avoids the rush. He's going to try to take this one to the outside. He's going to get maybe a yard on this.
And he got hit in the head.
And he got hit in the head. All right. 2nd down. Sam Howell trying to call this offense. Get them together.
I wish they'd be,
8-16.
but they're not.
They do need to move it. I said you got to score in like 4 minutes. You don't have a lot of time here. 2nd and 9.
They're using the entire play clock.
Antonio Gibson, your running back. Sam Howell is going to eat another sack. 3rd down.
So is that their 3rd sack?
That was their 3rd sack.
They had 2 coming in. And they've already gotten more. Unbelievable.
Sam Howell moving up in the pocket here to avoid pressure from one, ends up in the pressure of another. Wide receivers.
And more sacks than we do. Why is Crowder playing so much?
I thought we had. Don't we have
Somebody
3
hurt?
sacks as well? That was. We're 3-3. Sam Howell is going to look to pass this one. Gets this one away to Logan Thomas, who dives his way for a Washington first down. Let's get this moving. Move.
Well, they got a guy hurt. They're gonna have to stop the clock.
Bears do.
Yeah, the guy who tackled one of the guys who tackled Logan.
Washington
That's
getting
free
the first
timeout.
down here. Jumps this one to
Logan Thomas has been really good tonight, other than that fumble.
Clock stopped at 7:02 here.
It's basically a free timeout. Why is Crowder and Pringle getting so many snaps? Who's not getting snaps? Who, you know what I mean?
We haven't really seen that much of Terry McLaurin. Is there something going on?
I don't know. McLaurin, last I checked, only had 2 catches. Let's see where he's at now. He's been targeted. McLaurin has been targeted twice. 2 catches for 13 yards. Dotson, 3 catches. Diami, 1. Now, Curtis Samuel's had a good game. 4 for 49 and a touchdown. Wait, do we have Samuel as a touchdown in one of our bets
We did.
here?
Curtis Samuel with the touchdown was one of them.
Yep.
I think you two said yes, right?
Yeah. you said no. Yeah.
I only went against that one for the action.
That's true.
I'm paying for it. Yeah, Skip is not an Eric Bieniemy fan. He's making that well known in the comment section. I've deliberately stopped bringing up those comments because I keep the conversation going in the comment section. We love having the comment sections going.
Yeah. And by the way, you're banned from making comments unless you've hit the like button. I'm trying anything to get people to hit the like button, Nathan. I'm trying anything. I know most people have hit the like button, but a lot of people have not hit that like button. So please hit the like button. You'd be doing us a favor.
If you think Washington can come down, score a touchdown, make this a single score game, you better hit that like button right now.
Yeah.
Cheer them on. Get this going.
That probably wasn't the right incentive. most people don't think so. Like, how do I hit unlike on mine?
Washington has a first down here. They're driving the ball.
Yes, this is all correct.
And we keep getting a spam bot here. So on our Facebook, trying to remove those.
Oh, we're getting something in there. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking to see what's doing in the old Twitterverse.
Amanda Morales is spamming a link to watch the game. You're already watching here with us. We know you got us up there in the background and you're keeping tabs on us in the game. We appreciate everybody who does jump in here and comments and likes and gets energetic. I've kept the faith. Let's go. Ball at the 45-yard line of Washington's here. It is a first down. 1st and 10. Antonio Gibson is your running back. Sam Howell is in shotgun. Does look like Terry McLaurin is in there, so see where Sam Howell goes. Sam Howell is going for a big one here. And trying to make the adjustment was Terry McLaurin. There is some laundry on the field.
Now, he has done that. That's the second time he has drawn a pass interference flag.
We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take the first down. Some conversation. Eberflus is not happy.
Are they going to call it? Or are they going to talk about it and take it away? They're talking about it. There's a chance they don't call it.
Terry McLaurin trying to get there. I think they're trying to say that, come on. Stevenson runs into Terry McLaurin here.
They're talking
and prevents Terry McLaurin from getting back to the ball. Stevenson wasn't playing the ball at that point.
It's too long of a conversation. They're going to say no flag. Told you. No flag. Told you. Everything, every break has gone Chicago's way.
Stevenson stopped playing the ball and prevents Terry McLaurin from getting back to it. How is that not some form of pass interference? If he were playing the ball, then I see the argument. But Stevenson wasn't playing the ball.
Throw something, Ron. Break something. Rip your headphones off.
Get kicked out of the game like you see.
Get pissed.
Managers. Pull a Davey Martinez here as McLaurin is in motion. Sam Howell's in shotgun.
There's nobody covering McLaurin right now, by the way.
Sam Howell has some time. He launches this one. Terry McLaurin's going to catch this one. Terry McLaurin's going to get a Washington. First down.
Beautiful
6 minutes and 24 seconds in counting here for Washington. Sam Howell getting time. Sam Howell finding a wide open Terry McLaurin. Beautiful throw. Right in this open space. That is a great throw.
Beautiful touch on it. Great throw. Needed
First
the time
and 10.
to do it.
Ball is at the 23. Sam Howell looking to throw again. He tosses this one up here. He's got, oh man, a great catch by Jahan Dotson. Just happened to be out of bounds. That was dirty. That was something. Jahan Dotson literally just puts one hand out there and catches it with what looks like 3 fingers. It just happened to be out of bounds. That was one heck of a catch. That was
that was the most nonchalant non-catch in history.
Yeah, that was a thing of beauty there by Jahan Dotson. That was so smooth.
They've got so many guys hurt.
Yeah, Chicago keeps getting beat up here. Stroman is out now. Bringing in Jones. Giving Washington a little bit of advantage here. 5:54, 2nd and 10. Play clock at 15. Curtis Samuel in motion. Lines up just behind Logan Thomas. It's going to be a screen pass. Brian Robinson's going to unfortunately catch this.
Yeah.
And this is going to bring up 3rd down. He honestly was better off just letting that one fall to the ground. Washington in 4 down territory. Down 10 with 5:36.
Another hurt defender.
Chicago.
Edmonds.
Reeling. Yeah, if that ball isn't behind Brian Robinson, or if he stays upright, like he can pick up quite a few yards here, but instead he loses 5, bringing up 3rd and 15. Important mental thing for Sam Howell, right? You don't have to get it all right here.
That's right.
You have two downs to get this first down.
Also, Nathan, you're down 10, so you can kick a field goal here.
You could kick the field goal.
So don't force anything here. You can kick a field goal and get it to within 7, and then ask your defense again to get it one more stop. And then we're grasping it, trying to tie it with a touchdown. So they got to be thinking that this is not 4 down territory now.
Fair. I did call it 4 down territory. You're right. You don't have to. You can take the 3. Trout is in agreement with you. Just take the 3 points. See no one. Kick the field goal. Metaphor. Kick the field goal.
But it also depends. I mean, if you get like 14 yards, then you might consider going for it. But if you get nothing, or you get 5 or 6 yards, you kick the field goal. But
5:25 and counting. 3rd and 15. Curtis Samuel's going to go in motion out wide left. Sam Howell.
Charles Leno
going to throw this one. Oh, my goodness.
All right, it's all right. Go kick the field goal. Don't worry about it.
Antonio Gibson not able to bring this one down.
He was getting 5 yards on that.
Joey Sly.
Now you got to kick this. You miss it, it's over.
I'm guessing this was trying to get closer at the very minimum for the field goal, Tim.
Yeah, get him 5 or 6 yards closer.
Yeah.
So he's not getting the first down on that, but
46-yarder. He was good for 51 earlier. Cheeseman, snapper, way holding. Kick is up, kick is away, and
I saw that one coming.
Snap was a little off, and the
fine.
kick was wide, and
That's the ball game.
Eberflus saves his job for another week. DJ Moore, holy, was his response. $5-11. Fields is going to hand this one off. A little dancing in the backfield, and it takes far too long for Washington to take down the third string running back here. As Johnson, I believe, is the second one. Blasny or whatever, Blas here is the third running back. Herbert is injured. 6 yards on this one. 2nd and 4, 4:45 and counting. Washington's defense, Washington's defense needs to come up big here. Ridgeway injured. Washington's turn to stop the clock. Of course, this one they'll force us to take the timeout. Bears didn't have to take up timeouts for their guys.
No, they won't. It's 4:40 left. I think that's under 2 minutes.
Nothing's gone our way, Stoner. So
fair enough. There's your geeky next gen stat.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
If he's had too long to throw, he's not been able to complete it. If he's thrown it quickly, he's got 3 touchdowns, 226 yards there. John Ridgeway walking off under his own power. Need a big stop here from the defense. 2nd and 4. Good territory for Chicago, too, to just keep milking this a little bit. Mooney going to go in motion. This is going to be a handoff right up the middle. And that ball is, I thought I saw the ball on the ground. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, I was wrong. It definitely looked like something bounced there. Maybe it was just a quick foot or something like that.
Got me excited for a second. I'm like, what I missed?
It's going to be a timeout by Washington as they manage to hold Chicago there. It's going to be 3rd and short. Yeah, so Johnson's out by concussion. Herbert has an ankle issue.
So they're on
and Homer. They're on their 4th running back,
who just gashed us for 6 yards on it. Oh, sometimes it makes me laugh.
3rd and 2. Big stop needed here by Washington. Do not let Fields pick this up. It's going to be a Fields keeper. Fields in shotgun. 4:18 now with the timeout. Snap is low. Fields looking to pass. Gets this one across and freaking go. DJ Moore touchdown.
Is that St. Just?
Kendall Fuller.
That was Fuller.
Extra point is up. Extra point is good.
I don't hate the coverage. It's basically 0 coverage. I don't even mind him going for that either. You have to take the chance. And I don't even know if I don't think I actually tipped it. I don't think what's his name did that on purpose. Fields threw it high like that on purpose.
No.
He just got freaking lucky. Just everything going their way.
Fuller was right there.
He got his hand on
tipped it. Just tipped it. Actually, funny enough, if that ball was actually closer on target, Fuller stops it.
Mm-hmm. Might even pick it.
This one is going to go into the end zone. Antonio Gibson knowing to just conserve clock here. You're down 17 points with 4 minutes left. You need
They're 3 scores down.
Yeah. This one's effectively over. But Washington can at least make it interesting.
Can we just go to our instant reaction now?
Well, you might as well start taking pictures because you're going to be the face on this one.
Don't you have a PU?
I already used that one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Howell looking to throw. Sam Howell going to be under pressure. Sam Howell taking a sack. There's the 4th sack.
4 sacks. They had 2 coming in.
Yeah.
That's on Howell. That's not on the
2nd
line.
and 21. Sam Howell throwing this one quick. Getting that to Curtis Samuel. Bringing 3rd down.
Kirk Cousins garbage stats now. Garbage time stats. Well, we got 300 yards.
3rd and 13. Sam Howell gonna get sacked. Washington going to keep Sam Howell in here on 4th down. And what's this? 15, 18.
4th and who cares?
Gore makes it into the snap counts here. Sam Howell having time. Throws this one short to Cole Turner.
4th and 18, so you throw an 8-yard pass.
Yep.
If you're going to go for it, go for it. I don't know.
Turnover on downs, bringing up 1st and 10 for Chicago. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this game here. This is going to break the longest active losing streak in the NFL. Had been outscored 193 points during that time. Allowed 25 points or more in each of those games. Washington with 20 points. A field goal doubles up Washington.
What do you mean a field goal doubles up Washington? Oh,
40 to 20.
They kick a field goal?
Yeah.
Will they?
They'll just score another touchdown the way this has been going.
No,
Jonathan
but I mean,
Allen in on the tackle.
If they get to 4th down, you think they'll kick a field goal?
Yeah, Washington taking a timeout here.
Well, if we're going to call timeouts, they're going to kick field goal.
Second down. DJ Moore's day is done. Justin Fields is getting dapped up by Chase Young as Fields is still in there. Looked like I was just like, are they going to pull him just to down the ball now here? 2nd and 8. Justin Fields still in shotgun. Hands this one off to their 4th running back. Gets forward for 2 or 3 yards. Right up 3rd down. Washington going to take their final timeout. Ron Rivera determined to give Sam Howell another shot at garbage time ball movement. DJ Moore with one heck of a game. Nelman, thanks for joining us. Good night. We'll see you in Atlanta. We got great content coming tomorrow and all next week as well.
And tonight.
And tonight.
Don't forget our instant reaction tonight. Before you leave, make sure you hit that like button. If you're pissed off at the Washington Commanders, hit the like button.
Ball at the 21-yard line. Snap is high. Doesn't matter. Run's going to get 2 or 3 yards here. Bring up 4th down at the 2-minute warning. Tell you what here. We appreciate everybody staying with us. I know tomorrow is going to be a long day. So make sure you head out to don'tsleepenergy.com and use the code DISTRICT. Get yourself a nice little picker-upper, as it is not going our way here with the 2-minute warning. Washington down 37-20, and I'm going to bio break so that way I'm fresh for the instant reaction.
Don't Sleep Energy is a proud sponsor of Ref the District. Head on over to don'tsleepenergy.com and enter the discount code DISTRICT to get 10% off your entire order. That's code DISTRICT to get 10% off at don'tsleepenergy.com. Don't Sleep makes you great. Yeah, once again, appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. It was obviously an awfully disappointing loss for Washington. Disappointing is not even the right word. It's embarrassing. But we are going to be putting out our instant reaction. We'll record it as soon as this is done, as Chicago is lining up for a field goal where they're going to put 40 on this defense. 40. The Chicago Bears just put 40 on Washington. 40. The Bears. Justin Fields. 0-4. 14-game losing streak. Coach is going to get fired if they lose. And they put 40 on Washington. That's unfreaking believable. That's unbelievable to me. But we're going to have our instant reaction. We're going to record it and put it out right away. We want to hear from you guys on that too. There's a lot you've got to say, and we want to hear it. And then tomorrow we'll have our day after reckoning, after we've had a chance to sleep on it a little bit. But yeah, this is embarrassing. It's more than disappointing. It's embarrassing. But you know, after we sleep on it, we'll be able to kind of dissect exactly what went wrong. We'll look at the film. We'll break it all down, and we'll have the reasons specifically on what happened and why and how this got out of hand so quickly in the first half. So Nathan puts his headphones back on. You got to change the Bears score. I was just telling everybody, I can't believe that Justin Fields and the Bears put 40 on Washington. 40.
Not even the way that I was worried about. I said, don't let him.
Yeah.
Don't let him run the ball on us. And he just passed him, DJ Moore. Absolutely embarrassing. Washington's defense.
230 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not for Justin Fields, for DJ Moore.
Yeah, whoever has DJ Moore in fantasy is going to win this week. I mean, Sam Howell going to quick throw this one out to Curtis Samuel, does a little dance.
Somebody's going to get hurt, and I'm going to get pissed. Just run the ball. Jesus, you're down 20 points. They literally ran the ball 6 times the entire game, Nathan. Washington. 6 for 10 yards.
Sam Howell, quick throw. This one debates. That's a first down. 125 and counting. They're trying to get Sam Howell reps, is what this is right here. Just trying to get him some time. Sam Howell having some time and just throws this one out.
I can't believe some of these stats I'm looking at.
Wow,
I can't believe
Tommy.
he got sacked 5 times again.
Tommy T with the straight up Howell not it. My question.
I can't.
I got lots of questions. 108 here, 2nd and 10, just to keep calling this game as we are professionals. Sam Howell going to throw this one short to Terry McLaurin, who catches it, but has to fall to the ground doing so, bring up 3rd down. Even Terry McLaurin looks upset here. He chucked that ball back.
You got to do the photo, Nathan.
I might have one of yours. I think mine might have been the stinky face. This ball's low to Crowder. They're going to call this a catch. It'll be a first down. Washington doesn't have to run a play here. Are they going to choose to run a play? They did get the first down off of this. 25 seconds. Play clock at 25 now. So there's 3-second difference. Sam Howell is going to throw this one to Bates. Bates is going to move forward, and that should wrap this up here with 10, 12 seconds left here on the clock.
Why
8
do they-
seconds.
I don't know why they do that. They just
Washington going to lose this one now 40-20 to the previously winless Bears. Tell you what, we've got an instant reaction for you coming up. You can sleep tight, watch that one in the morning if you want. We've got Day After Reckoning tomorrow as well. I think Saturday we plan on pushing out another product.
film session.
We'll see how that goes. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Not exactly happy right now, Stoner.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, we still believe in our team. We still love our team, and we love everybody here. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. And Washington will be back, and we'll be back as well. So until next time, be a fan.